Do you notice that in Rumble now, whenever I chat like on my channel, it shows me A as a premium Rumble user and B as an admin. And I just saw you text in chat. It shows you
I
as
get
an
that little.
moderator.
Yeah,
The
there's a
crown, yeah. Which you can't. I haven't figured out a way to set somebody else up as a moderator, but I'm assuming Rumble eventually allow us to set up moderators.
Oh, where do you see when the YouTube chats get blocked? I've never seen that. Like, does it go to your email?
I've only seen that on Alice's channel, and I'm wondering if Alice isn't going into YouTube prior to going live and hitting the 18 plus button prior. You know what I mean? Because you have to go
I don't
like
hit that.
I do it for you.
Looks like it's working on my side.
Oh, hey everybody in the chat, everybody watching. Welcome to Hump Day. What is today? Fucking 15th. Shit. How's everyone today?
Good. Today was a road day for me, so I've done a lot of driving.
Oh. Are you going to work tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then we got a snowstorm on Thursday night going into Friday.
Hey Zurich. Hey A-Dubs. Who else is in here? I think I saw Daniel.
Where's the meat?
St. Michael's over at on Rumble side. Hey Big Hands, if you're still here. 3 Goat Purse. Escape from Babylon. I haven't seen you in a long time. Escape from Babylon. Damn.
That's because you don't stream much on YouTube anymore. Speaking of which, if you're watching this on YouTube, go over to Rumble. Forest Mommy's Rumble. That's where she does the majority of her streaming.
Yes, thank you, everybody. This is a special night just because. Hey, Mincho, Adam, what up, Adam?
Adam.
Yeah, everyone. Did you guys like my tank talk today? I don't even know why, but from now on it's tank talk with mommy. So, in case anyone needs, Rumble sucks.
You suck, Stoner.
How's your pizza been, Stoner? Oh, Randy. What's up, Randy?
I'm going to laugh my ass off when we get a hard strike tonight, and I'm going to go back to Stoner's comment of Rumble sucks.
I'm live on my YouTube channel right now. You guys going to get me in my first strike, aren't you?
Okay, if we're going to talk about... I hate self-censoring, so don't self-censor really, but if you're going to talk about the thing... Let's call it vacation. I'm going to forget that anyway. So.
Hey, did anyone give an invite to Eric Abenante?
For tonight?
Yeah, talking about strikes. We always get a strike when we...
Oh, yeah. No, I'm like, no, he's not coming on. I'm not going to strike the TikTok. Hey, Kamikaze. Hey, Robert. Oh. Hex, were you taking selfies before, like a minute ago?
No.
Looks like you were.
No, Hex, were you like jerking off a minute ago?
No.
Oh, I was just curious.
I was getting something to eat.
I don't know if everyone's noticed, the Hex kind of been off of Twitter because his main account got a 7-day already. Just came back. Did you have to delete? Did you have to delete the tweet?
Yep.
Hex, I am so sorry that you got put in Twitter jail, but Randy's comment to my reply was one of the funniest fucking things ever.
That was hilarious, yeah.
Randy is so funny, it's not fair.
Yeah.
Is that your backup I'm saying, Hex?
Say what?
Yeah, Kamikaze, there's a lot of everybody's comments get blocked because I don't know, it never shows me anywhere that there's comments being blocked on YouTube. So I don't know if I have to open YouTube.
There's a setting.
I'm sorry.
I don't see it on yours. I'm not getting anybody's like being blocked. When I go to like, you do have the difference where it's live chat and top chat, to where like some people are getting blocked from top chat, so you have to intentionally go into live chat, but they're still getting posted, and you're still getting them in your StreamYard feed.
Okay.
But like on Alice's, they don't go to the StreamYard feed; they get blocked until a moderator actually accepts the chats, which is weird. I've never seen that before until.
Hex, Randy says pay your Neopet support, Hex. Randy been cracking me up. Like even today, I said you have the biggest, beautifulest taints ever, and he's like, "Thank you" with a question mark or something, and it was just so funny. Question mark. Ugh.
Yesterday, I put a tweet out that said, "Quit being a dork," and then he goes, "Okay, second evolution of Steve Urkel." Or
Randy just said in Rumble, Hex, pay your Neopet support.
Hey, yeah, you guys can do an end tower in here if you want. That's never happened on any of my streams before. It's kind of other people's thing, but if it ever were to happen
somebody's got to
organically,
get the party started.
yeah, it's all good. Hey, first shot in Rumble. Oh, he already messed it up. No, here we go. Let's see what happens. All right, here's a
Okay, you're letting me down, Rumble. You're letting me down. YouTube's already working on it.
Be careful, guys. Be careful. Don't fuck it up.
And Robert fucked it up.
Robert.
don't let the
Rumble and YouTube. So right now, YouTube's winning. They got to NIG. St. Michael fucked it up for Rumble.
Michael do.
But he kept going. I love it. He keeps going. Oh.
It doesn't count when you're the only person doing it, St. Michael.
Oh, it's so ridiculous. Ugh. I feel like what's his name? Who's the Doors singer?
Jim Morrison?
Jim Morrison, how he would like work crowds and shit.
Kids,
Kinda
this is a living example of how marijuana affects the memory.
Hey man, don't do it's your brain on drugs. Ugh. All right, anyways. Mountain Goat, what you been up to this week?
Living the dream, you know. Just being blacklisted.
Fighting with dum-dums on Twitter.
Yeah, I've been going to war. It's been crazy out here the weather-wise, too. Just crazy rain. Lots of flooding.
It fucking snowed here.
It's supposed to snow here this week.
There's been, bank runs, so that's cool.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Just so you know, Mountain Goat, I just jacked up your mic settings so we can hear you.
Me?
Yeah, you're good. Don't touch anything. Stop. Just stop.
Isn't he the best producer ever? He gives you the most direct cues.
Yeah, I know this mic is super directional. It sucks.
Oh, say Michael.
It's you sound amazing, but like if it's not jacked through the roof, like you're.
I have my gain at like 70% on my end.
Do you have a soundboard?
No, just a little amp.
Okay, I was just curious. Okay, it doesn't matter. I just jacked your sound up. You're really good now, and it sounds crystal clear. Like almost like you should start your own sex line.
Should
Just
I?
a thought. Just a thought.
Just call.
Oh shit, Amit's here. My bad, Amit. I don't know how long you've been sitting there.
Can
I'm
you
an
hear
asshole.
me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yes.
It
Everybody's
works.
winning.
I mean,
How
are
you
you
guys
too
doing?
young? Are you too young to remember unsolved mysteries?
Hey Daryl.
1-800-876-5353.
Yeah, it had what's his nuts. He's dead now. Robert Kraft.
Robert Stack. Robert Stack.
Robert Stack. That was close.
Yeah, I grew
I
up on
loved
that show.
Unsolved Mysteries. Yeah, I did too. That was one of my mom's favorites.
But can you remember the phone number?
No,
1
because I'm not
800
autistic like you.
1-800-876-5353.
Hey Alex.
You know what I do remember from childhood? Stick Stickley's address to write in a letter.
What? Who's Stick
Nickelodeon?
Stickly?
You guys suck if you don't know who Stick Stickley is. Hex and Amit might be too young for Stick Stickley, so I'll give it to him. But Forrest, Mommy, and you, Mountain Goat, are not. How old are you, Amit?
I'm 30. I'll be 31 in like 2 more weeks.
Yeah, you might be a little too young for that.
You look so young, Amit.
I know, because I take care of myself. Like you look really young as well.
I want to say like black don't crack, but do they have a saying for that for India? Because I guess you guys age really well too. It's good. Sorry, I went racist.
My favorite.
Oh, here's trouble.
I'm done.
Hey,
Oh shit! Hey.
You got your chair secured?
Huh?
You got your chair secured?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
Because you fell on his episode of our show, and you
Oh,
made a
'cause
clip
I
about it for the
remember-
world.
Are you with
Oh
us,
yeah,
Doug?
I forgot. Well, you think I remember something that happened 2 weeks ago? I don't have to remember shit that happened 5 minutes ago.
This is
Kids,
true. He's
table
probably
number
fallen
2
since
on how
then.
marijuana affects the memory
Oh, terrible.
in the same
Shut up,
stream.
Paul.
Well, no,
You got
Forrest Mommy had
Alice
something
first.
similar too. Yeah, she was first.
Yeah, I know. I
already.
was listening, and it was really funny the first time I said it.
I thought so. Everybody else thought so. Nobody likes.
No, they
it. It's
didn't. I
not
was
funny.
listening. You fell flat. It fell flat, man.
Can I show you guys a commercial from the '90s that I was reminded of this week, and it really makes me happy that I'm a '90s kid.
Please.
What?
All right,
I
cool.
can
Hold on
tell
one
it.
second. I'll get it up. All right, here we go. I want this was an official commercial when we were kids.
Are they smoking? Or are they gay?
Why can't they be both?
What?
Why can't they be both?
What was that about? What was the
It was an
message of that
anti-smoking ad.
commercial?
Remember the SWAT before SWAT had a name? Students
That was an
working against tobacco?
anti-smoking ad.
That was an anti-smoking ad. It's gay to smoke.
I like
Don't
the
be gay,
Film
don't
Actors
smoke.
Guild. Fags.
Yeah. I think 90s was the peak of civilization.
Concurred.
Dude, Spuds McKenzie, Mac Tonight from McDonald's. It was the best.
St. Michael says you look like you're wearing a Star Trek outfit, by the way.
Captain Kirk. I was thinking that's a very
I was
mustardy
thinking
colored
the same
sweater.
thing.
What you got going on there? Give us a fashion show.
Who are you
Or
talking
not,
to?
whatever you prefer. The
Dark
only
Horse.
one wearing a mustard colored sweater. That's who I'm
I-
talking to.
I'm not wearing a mustard color sweater if you're talking to me. I'm wearing a fucking brown shirt, t-shirt, you dipshit.
It comes in as very yellow on our side.
I'm
Yeah,
very
kind of.
sorry.
I think you look
I thought I appreciate it. I thought Amit was at first wearing a MAGA hat, and then I thought it was a Hulkamania hat, and now I realize
I thought it was a
it's
Hulkamania hat too.
I've got bifocal, so I have to. It's hard for me to see in front of me like this, but yeah. So,
Yeah, it's just hard for me to see at all, so I feel it.
I was
Yeah.
actually gonna make a comment when you were like, it does come through as very yellow, and I'm like, yeah, take it from X. And he's blind.
Ugh. I'm a hot mess today. This is a good laugh fest. I'm loving it. We should did you want to look at that thing that
I'm pulling it up now.
Okay.
Yeah. That's literally God, great minds think alike.
Oh my god, we're like so connected.
I ended up going to war over this.
that's what happens with marijuana, man.
That's
Great
the most
minds.
You know what's here's what's funny about Mountain Goat. You have a conversation with him in the DMs, but you're not really sure where he stands on something. Like he sounds like he's upset about it, and you're like, oh man, I think I kind of have the opposite opinion. And then he says something that agrees with you, and you're like, I don't fucking understand what you're talking about. Are you for it or against it?
Am I complicated?
Well, you
Yeah,
know
a
Jay
little
Fonda.
bit.
Yeah, but you're cute and complicated. So.
I agree
Dude, I could-
with pretty much everything you guys say.
Yeah, but we have differing opinions. Why isn't this
do?
working?
On what?
I think you're an all right guy, but I don't really pay attention to politics. If I'm being honest with you, there's a lot of tweets that go unread on my end because people since we started doing. This isn't bragging, but I've noticed since we started like doing more shows within the FMU, like my notification, I had to turn my notifications off. Like every day, my phone blows up like crazy. So it's nothing personal. If I slighted your a DM or that, I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I was super offended, dude, to tell you the truth.
Well, check one off the Silly Rebel bingo card then, Mountain Goat.
Yeah, Chris
Jesus
is
Christ.
Chris or Mountain Goat and Chris, you guys follow each other? Because I think you're both in a similar area of California, North California.
Who?
His name's Chris He's in the YouTube track, Chris Osgood. I think that's his app too. You guys
Oh,
should
yeah.
follow
Chris is a good follow, by the way. For all those out there, if you don't follow Chris, go follow Chris on Twitter.
him. Go follow Chris.
Randy Stavravis is my favorite follow currently. Him and
He's a
Tate
good.
Number.
He's a good follow.
Randy's always killing it, man. If I ever make it big, I'm hiring him as a writer.
If
writer.
we ever get to the point where we start doing roasts of each other within the FMU, like an hour-long roast where we rate jokes and roast each other, I want Randy to write the bulk of my Paul material.
I want to say it right now. If Randy becomes a paid member of Forest Mommy staff before me, I am going to be incredibly fucking upset, and he will truly become my lifelong adversary.
What? You can tell
and
me.
this will go. And this feud will go from joking to real.
Tell me to hire you first. You can just tell me to hire him first. You don't have to.
Randy, I'll never.
I'm not going to tell you.
I'll never hate you, Randy.
Benny, you guys are awful. I love it.
All right. So this is Mountain Goat's topic. What this is a new invention. A new invention for schools, just to cut down on school shootings, I believe.
Hey, that's
Is this bulletproof?
Bulletproof safe room.
This is the world we live in. That's not crazy at all.
I don't know what's the problem with having just armed guards who will actually do their fucking job. Take notes, you all
Because-
these fucking assholes. Let all those kids die. And now they're trying to take guns for it. Cocksuckers.
That's because it'll destroy their narrative that guns could actually help something in that situation. Do you remember the guy last year, the kid right after Kyle Rittenhouse, that unloaded on a dude in a mall, and he was completely in his right, and he I forget how old.
Oh, the dude in Indiana, Elijah Schaefer, or
yeah, and like he was just complete dead eye, and they were
Elijah Schaefer.
no,
That's who posted. No, that's actually the guy who tweeted that video he just played.
That's hilarious. No, Elijah Dickens. I know what you're talking about.
Well, I just think it's funny because like that was a story for like 2 days, and then it got buried, and it's like because that defeats their narrative. Like here's a young guy who actually did the right thing, was able to save lives in a very public setting, and was completely trained on how to use his firearm. I don't remember what exactly it was, but I know somebody said like the amount of practice that he had to take the shot that he shot, he had to have been like well trained, well practiced for his age. I'm like, that's the kind of crap that they don't want people to understand, that there are people. I mean, hey, I'm not a gun advocate. I don't have a gun, but like, I also know that like we need them. There's a reason why they exist.
Well, what did you guys notice about that room?
I know what you're going to say.
Was it school?
I know what you're gonna. I know what you're gonna say. My guess is you're gonna say something to the effect of, "All you really have to do is like grab a chair, stand on the chair, and pop one of those ceiling tiles out." It's like that's the flaw I see in it. But here it is. As an idea, I'm not opposed to it. Like I don't hate it. Like it buys time. My issue is
it doesn't.
If the shooting breaks out in that classroom, how is the teacher gonna open up that thing that quick and get all the students in there before the gunman can also join them in the room? But I also see the point that it's a death trap if the shooter finds a way to shoot into it.
It's meant to
fish in a barrel at that point.
Yeah, it's meant to be for, if you got like a shooter coming down the hallway or whatever, not like if it breaks out in the classroom. But at that point, yeah, like you said, the ceiling tiles, it would be just way too easy to. I put speakers in those ceiling tiles. I've just been doing this shit forever, and there's nothing complicated with the ceilings. It's a T-grid drop ceiling. It's just a suspended ceiling, and yeah, I guess you could do something to fortify the ceiling around that area, but at that point, you might as well just build up the walls all the way around the entire classroom. So I don't know. That was my only point. And you're gathering everybody into a kill box, like you said. So.
And I just know the government would spend too much fucking money on it. There would be so much waste just to install all of those, and more taxes. They'd be asking for grants and this, and like it would. someone would get in some sweetheart deal on top of it. Like, I just feel like there's other options.
On
But
top of that, probably won't actually work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the sentiment behind it. I think it's just fortify the classrooms. That's the only thing that like I don't get it to make
what about the second school? Like,
What's
Well,
that?
that's why we need to let
Right, the whole
drag
school.
perform. That's why we need drag shows going on in schools, because all the leather chains and whips we can use as distractions and weapons against shooters. See, there's a reason for everything, guys. You just need to put your minds to it and work together.
You just found the
Don't
silver
bring a chain to
lining.
a gunfight, though.
Okay, you've seen
Sam, if
Mortal
you're watching,
Kombat.
I have
Hacks.
no
Remember
clue why
just
you're
tying-
adding in the comment sections. Sorry.
Get the old Matt Lauer special. Trap door.
Click.
That was wild.
Matt Lauer special.
Hello, ladies.
You can't leave just yet, Bernadine. We haven't talked about your scarf.
Imagine Matt Lauer kind of fucking locking the door on you, and you're just like, oh, fuck. Of all
Like
people.
Adam West Batman.
That,
Like an
that
Adam West Bat.
When did that happen?
I feel like that was a mid 2000s thing.
When he died?
Hell yeah, he did.
Work at a school my kids go to every day. Can't get.
I remember when he fell off the horse. I was a little kid.
And that's just the thing. Like,
So you gotta get back on the
why
horse. That's
not
where the
allow
saying comes from.
staff? Why not allow staff who want to carry? I've never understood the gun-free zone schools act of 1990. That'll never make sense to me.
Criminals will look at a sign and shit, there's a gun-free zone sign.
Oh yeah, it's against the law. I'm not going to be committing that crime today. That's over the line for me.
Guys, I break the law every day because I knew I walk into local school with my guns out. Gun-free zone. Get it?
Arch. What up?
Every time I click that chat, it makes the other chat. Yeah, where's Sam? Where
He's
is
in the
he?
comment. He even left a comment on Rumble. I don't know if he realized he was in the comments and not in the live chat. That is one of Rumble's weird quirks. I will say that is. Now
Well,
Stoner
these-
can jump in AC.
Those teachers just want to carry fucking dildos and shit. You know, that's what they like to do.
I'm not entirely against the idea of carrying a dildo with me everywhere I go.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not the worst idea in the world. You know.
I mean,
Chris,
it's
out
a
of
good thing to
curiosity.
keep-
Oh, go ahead.
something that's in my. I want to keep it in my boog bag.
Chris, out of curiosity, when was the last time you used Rumble? Because it's literally getting upgraded and better every single day.
It still kind of sucks.
Their app ain't.
There's just no one there too. Like, I know we got to get everyone to go there. We're getting there. We're getting.
What do you mean? What do you mean? You have a
Our Rumble chats
higher.
are-
You have a higher. I was gonna say we got way more engagement than we got on YouTube. Right now, you have more people watching on Rumble than you do YouTube.
Oh, really?
Yeah, our numbers are. Yeah,
really.
They may
Yeah,
not-
really,
they might-
like a lot more.
Hey, Rumble.
Yeah, a lot more. Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, Rumble is it. I don't get when people say I don't like Rumble because the majority of our numbers came from Rumble. We didn't really have a lot of viewers on YouTube, but Rumble is where it kind of blew up for us.
Yeah, right now, the only thing that I would say is from a creator standpoint, this is from a creator standpoint, that's better on YouTube, is if you are monetized, there's more advertisers on YouTube. So the payouts are better, but that's something that will change.
Yeah.
Most of the advertisements on YouTube are very, very, very trash.
St. Michael just gave us $5.
Where did he give us $5 for us, mommy? Yeah, on Rumble. Thank you.
Yes, if you do feel out of the goodness of your heart to support the FMU financially, do it through Rumble or Cash App for us, money.
Yeah, Rumble, we get more money in payouts than you would from YouTube.
We take topless photos too, like Sibling Revelry.
You're getting in the Sparkler video.
Yeah, there should be like a level. If you donate so much, you get the Sparkler video if you don't have it already. Which some people saved it, so whatever. But
Well, I meant a new one, but that also works.
I do hear a lot of issues with the app, Chris. I hear you there. Like I don't know if you have Rumble, Android or iPhone, but it seems like everybody I've talked to that has issues with the app is on Android. Mountain Goat, I know you mentioned the app sucks. Are you on Apple or Android?
I'm on Apple, but it's not wonky. It just sucks. It's just super basic. The search sucks.
Yeah,
The search is the worst.
I won't disagree with those points, but they're growing. They'll get better.
But it works. Like the stuff works the way it's supposed to. So that's that's solid. At least it's not buggy.
First wants to know if you take traveler's checks, mommy.
Yeah, first shot. You little shit. Love it. Is that in the Rumble chat? Of course, I didn't have it pulled up.
Where's our squirrel friend?
Alice says she might come. I don't know if Squirrel was going to come.
Depends on what Adam's doing.
Doug.
How you been, Hex? Look at the kitty.
Yep. Well, just chilling, just waiting for my main account to get released from Twitmo.
Yeah.
What was the tweet that got you put in timeout?
All right, so I don't know what podcast this is, but I keep seeing people post clips of it. And then the one I saw, the guy was like, ladies, don't model your lives after OnlyFans girls. And then, the girls on the panel, they were kind of criticizing him for being too judgmental. And then one of my mutuals quote tweeted it, said something. And then I replied to him saying, hoes gonna hoe. And
yeah, that's right. Hoes gonna hoe.
And then they were like, yeah, you're getting a week in Twitmo. And I'm like, okay.
And didn't I reply to that saying like hoes do be hoeing though? And like I was fine.
Yeah, but you guys, that's your white privilege was extended.
Fair point. God, thank God for that white privilege. That shit comes in clutch all the time.
Didn't you say that in the group chat and not?
He did in the group chat.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I'm retarded too, Mountain Goat. Don't feel bad.
Marijuana affects the brain.
Only half retarded.
I'm surrounded by retards, I see.
It's very true.
Most of that.
I like that Hex is always wearing dope purple shirts. You look like one of the members from that gang in Sons of Anarchy. That was at the Niners that they were doing gun running with, the cool black gang that wore all purple. That's what you remind me of in that shirt.
I thought that was orange.
Huh?
I thought that was orange. No?
Seems like I saw some other people. There were some other people getting like old stuff reported. So I don't know. Something might be up.
I'm surprised
I swear
I've never gotten blocked.
Why, Eric? Why do you want me to block you so bad? You ornery little shit. I'm not going to do it. You can't tell me to do it.
Did Adam finish up?
Hey, Alice.
Well, if you look over in your Rumble chats, always Alice posted, "Can one of you retards please let me in?" Which Alice, that's what got my attention to let you in.
Oh, I didn't have it up. Oh, I see.
You said the code word.
Well, I'm glad I got your attention.
Alice is like Tammy 2 in Parks and Recreation to my Ron Swanson. She's here. I can smell the sulfur in her hooven feet.
Whatever.
I just took a shower. Fuck you.
So she has clean.
Alice, let's calm down. I don't know if you saw, but I changed my stance today. I want every child in America to have 2 cell phones with unlimited data plans.
Y'all are dorks.
I want 5 minutes.
Only 2? I give my kids like 5.
And a bunch of tablets and like laptops and everything.
I want 5 mil from the city of San Francisco. That's what I want.
I do enjoy that First Shot and Stoner have been trying to antagonize this fight with other people on Twitter by like randomly commenting on people who had nothing to do with this. Like, hey, what are your thoughts on cell phones and kids? I'm like, you motherfuckers.
First Shot and Stoner are so funny. Where is Stoner? Is he in the chat?
He was.
I don't even let mine. They don't even. Well, Grayson doesn't have a phone. Well, he's got his grandma's old broken phone that he can play like a video game on it if he wants to.
Is that how he talks to like the other side? What if Grayson's playing with
No,
that broken phone
no,
and he's using it to
that's
talk
that-
to spirits?
That's that weird YouTube video that he came across when he was here. Jess knows what I'm talking about. That fucking scream. And then I blocked that channel.
It was something like that. He just kept doing it.
And I told Jess when she was here, I'm like, dude, he heard it on something, and then we heard it play on a video, and I was like, there it is. And you were like, oh my god, it does sound exactly the same. And I'm like, yeah, like aliens are trying to talk to the kids or something. So I blocked that station. It's not even bad. It's really just like pretty normal family type shit. It's just they do that scream. And then one day some other kid did it. And I'm like, what is going on with this weird scream? Like, I don't know. I think it's the aliens trying to talk to the children.
Come to the light, Grayson.
It's the interdimensional blood-sucking demons that
They're
Alex.
putting shit in the water that turns the frogs friggin' gay.
They were. You weren't wrong about that.
Let's turn them hermaphroditic.
Every
What are you
day.
supposed
Hermaphroditic.
That's what it was
I do think though, like, did you guys? I mean, I think it's a combination of things, but that study that came out with like more kids being depressed and stuff, I do think that has a lot to do with social media and like, can you imagine?
I think it has everything to do with social media.
Yeah. Well, my kid's not allowed to have it, and I have heard but all my friends do.
And they're all
Yeah.
fucked up.
teenagers last 3 years.
Oh, for all the content creators here, we talked about this before going live, so I know Hex and Mountain Goat know it. But StreamYard just added a feature today. When you're live streaming, your guests can live stream to their platforms as well. So, like, if you have a guest on, if you enable it, they can like live stream to their channels.
I'm not going to enable any of you to live stream on your channels for my channel.
2 months from now, Alice goes, I don't know why our YouTube isn't growing. Wow, I didn't mean to kill the mood with that. My bad.
Jesus, Paul.
I kept hearing echoing. Did you hear echoing?
Is it me?
No, I didn't.
I do not hear
Spirits from that
echoing, actually.
YouTube channel trying to come through.
Yeah, just block that. Okay.
All I can hear is Hex playing the goddamn guitar.
Oh, I'll stop. I'm sorry, Paul.
I wasn't upset.
Thank
I
you
was
for
just saying.
entertaining us, Hex. Don't listen to him, Hex. Fuck him. Keep playing. It's beautiful what you're doing. It's making me
Hex,
feel
do you like
good.
the color purple?
It's all right.
There's a
You
new.
don't even know what color purple looks like.
I was talking about the Whoopi Goldberg film, but that's cool.
I'm sorry, Force Mommy. I didn't mean to cut you off.
You're muted, Force Mommy.
Oh, jeez.
I know. I wasn't talking. I wasn't trying to talk.
Say hi.
Oh, it was I was just gonna say I heard a new Jimmy Hendrix track I never heard before, and it's really good. Everyone should listen to it. It's called Jungle, and it's really good.
Hendrix?
Yeah.
Who's it?
It's
Who's
just a
it
short
by?
little thing, and it starts really kind of groovy, and then it ends with this like it's a good little song.
Who is this?
Jimi Hendrix, and it's a song
Oh.
called Jungle.
Okay.
Who's Jimi Hendrix? Is he a new artist or something?
So I just did not hear it all. So I know who Jimi Hendrix is. I've heard his name a couple times over the years.
I've heard of Timmy Hendrix. He works down at the lumber yard.
I used to smoke pot with Johnny Hopkins back in high school.
Isn't that an airport?
With Sloan Ketterman.
It's a hospital.
I'm actually thinking of Cleveland Hopkins International Airport.
Oh, there you go. Is it all the same family?
I have no idea.
Probably. I think John Hopkins is like the patriarch of them all. That's what I heard
Right on.
anyway. I heard it at the Chris gas station that I hang out at when I do scratch offs in the morning. Go get my coffee and my smokes.
Chris gas station is such a regional joke.
Oh, I was going to my 7-Eleven.
You guys following this bank crash shit?
Oh yeah, bank.
Yeah, I'm.
Well, as
the-
you know, I have a degree in finance, so yes.
I
Do
got
you
my
really? I
Twitter
don't
you.
know.
You're muted,
I
Molly,
don't-
and don't tell me you're not talking, because I know it's a fucking lie.
she fell out the chair. She fell out the chair.
Really?
I didn't fall the chair. I was mad at myself because it was a good joke. But
Oh.
I can't tell it now. It's stupid.
Yeah,
No,
no,
we
to
can
answer,
do it.
to answer your question, yeah, I've been doing a deep dive into it, like to understand all the angles of
Are
it,
you talking
and I'll be
about
talking
it
about it
on
on
your
Saturday.
show? No.
I will be talking about it on Saturday. I'll get into it here if you want.
No, we can talk about it a little bit though, because you guys know a little more than I know. It'd be nice to hear.
Yeah, we're gonna. Besides, we've got CD McCrae Saturday. We're gonna be talking about a lot of cool stuff with her. She's already got some topics she wants to talk about entertainment-wise. So, spoiler alert:
okay.
it has to do with trans boobs.
Fake boobies taste funny.
She's really super
I don't feel
duper
big.
like libertarian like me. So she's really cool.
She seems cool.
So, Doug, so she gave you topics she wanted to discuss?
No, she just had one thing. She's like, I don't know what you guys. I told her what the format is when she sent me the message, but she basically it's some. I don't even know who it is, and I told her that because it had to do with the Oscars last week. It's some trans actor or actress was on the red carpet wearing practically nothing and had fake breasts pretty much out. And I'm like, I don't see why we couldn't talk about it. We could put it in TV entertainment, but like, I don't watch the Oscars, and I don't think Paul does. She's like, neither do I. I just want to talk about this ridiculous man and his man boobs. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'm on board with that.
We'll talk. We'll talk about it in after hours. That's what after hours is designed for.
Well, that's what I told her. That's what I.
Yeah.
And that's
Wasn't
what I
that
told her.
Sam? I bet you it was that Sam Smith guy. Hollywood totally ruined him. He was just like such a nice little gay boy, and then they got a hold of him. And now he's just like,
Hear that funky music, gay.
now he's all weird. And he was just. And you know what? So was that that Dylan Maloney or Mount,
Debo?
whatever
Mulvaney.
it is. He was just a nice little gay boy too. And now then he
Don't
was
even
like,
get me started on Bill Mullaney.
You
Is it-
guys.
Is Alice like the new incarnation of our grandmother using the N-word casually in conversation and nobody says anything about it? Is that what it is now? That like he was a nice little gay boy at one time.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah, I don't
She
even
said he
think
was
that's.
a pillow biter.
Yeah, saying a
Because
nice,
they do.
little
They
gay
take-
boy isn't actually that bad.
They take gay boys and like make them think that they should be female, and that no. I don't know. We have
Day
we have a couple gay
374?
boys in our family. And they're super nice. They're super good kids. I'd be so pissed if somebody tried to make them have boobies.
We got a gay guy, a gay cousin in our family. I love him. He's awesome.
He's awesome.
We only
I don't
had
give a
one of we only had one of the gays at our vow renewal. We felt the racial.
Pretty sure the Boy King wants you.
Are you serious?
I'll try again in a minute, but yeah.
Adam.
Yeah, your rewriting demographically was perfect. You had a fuck ton of the whites, you had one black, and then a shit ton of beautiful fucking Spanish and Latino chicks, which
There's two black.
It was all equal though.
Two black.
Three
Well,
black
there was
people.
You're a three.
Four black.
Oh,
Four.
four.
I was just really.
What is
Actually,
I was really.
Well, I remember
actually,
a
like,
girl. I remember at least three.
yeah, I was gonna say like 4.5, really.
Did you have everybody
Hex,
like fill out
and-
a card?
A what?
Yeah, we
I
asked
don't
everybody.
know.
Hex, Marina, her mom and dad, and then what are her daughters mixed?
Oh,
Yeah,
don't you,
so-
dude? You forgot Forrest Whitaker was there too.
That's Marina's father. I already got that covered.
Don't ever say that in front of Marina, man. You'll get your ass.
I would never say that. That was a joke. That was a callback joke to what somebody said the other day when we were watching. Never mind.
I know.
Christ.
But yeah, and Cradell's all black. But Marina, is her dad's black and her mom's Puerto Rican, and then her kids she had with a black guy. And then Rob is half white, half black.
What about Jake Quellen? What is she like? Colombian, Puerto Rican?
No,
Puerto Rican, dude.
She's Puerto Rican. That's from
Yes.
Jacqueline. Jacqueline is from Nellie's side of the family.
Oh, Nelly? I like Nelly. Nelly can thump.
Not that Nelly.
Nellie
my
can
bad.
cook.
Let me see that thump. Wait, that was Cisco, not.
And then we just had like just normal old Mexicans, you know. They weren't
That work for Adam and make really great chicken. That chicken was amazing.
chicken wings, dude.
And they're not the documented kind, if you know what I'm saying.
I know something
Yes,
about
they
the illegal cooking just tastes better.
They're not illegal.
I know it was
Just fucking around.
Jesus Christ. Ugh.
I wouldn't hang out with people that do illegal things. I always
I
obey
would.
the law.
You guys heard it
I
here.
don't trust people.
Alice hates Mexicans. She loves pedophiles.
Actually, I love
Hates Mexicans.
I'd
Wants to
rather
give
have them than
kids
like
unlimited cell phone
90%
use.
Americans that are here. They have morals.
What do you think of
and
Polacks?
values. Well, I mean, I'm part Polak. So
Yeah,
I was gonna
I'm
say, we
Polak.
don't know Alice's maiden name. She could be like Selinsky or something like that.
No, I have my
Are
dad's
you an
name.
Eastern blocker?
No, but
Yes, right next to Brazil.
my mom's side of the family is Polish, and their family changed their name.
Did they change their name or did they forget their name?
No, my grandma didn't do that. Other family members did. They just pronounce it completely different, and my granny would get mad when I would say it the wrong way. She'd be like, "That's not how you say their name. They say it that way, so they'll sound more American."
Who just left?
So what is it?
Wiskevich.
Yeah, that's the most Polish thing I've heard today.
And the family would pronounce it Waskowitz, and I can't remember how they did it, but yeah, it's Wiskevich.
You guys ever notice when Amit's not talking, he looks like he's a hacker trying to like break into a government book, and Mountain Goat looks like he's a robot who's in shutdown mode?
But me's going to be the main character in the Mr. Robot reboot.
Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it.
Wait, you're joking about that, right?
What?
Mr. Robot reboot. I was reading something. I just heard Mr. Robot reboot, and it
He
snapped me out of
literally
it.
didn't catch any of that conversation, which
No.
makes this incredibly way more funnier. I said, you ever notice how when Amit and Mountain Goat are talking, Amit looks like he's a hacker trying to break into a government website, and Mountain Goat looks like a robot in shut off mode? And you're just
I
like
was
this.
reading something. Yeah, no,
And
I
then,
was totally.
you're like, robot. And you're like, I heard robot. I'm alive. What?
I thought he said Mr. Robot reboot. It snapped me out of it. I was reading something about a Biden executive order about
He's trying to
assault weapon
expand.
ban.
He's trying to expand background checks somehow.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
well, he said in a speech today it's time for Congress to implement an assault weapons ban. Whatever. I don't care about that. His executive order, if he signs it, will get shot down in the courts in a matter of mere months. So
That's what I
Right.
said. Or figured.
how okay, I get it. This we need background checks on background checks on background checks. How in God's name would you enforce private sale background checks?
You can't. You literally can't. Unless
You
had
literally cannot do it.
unless you had a gun registry, which they
That's their
legally
move.
have.
And that's the move is they want to go to a gun registry.
Yeah.
They legally can't have one though, but they do in one way or another, I'm sure.
So that's the problem with all of the gun laws out here in California. I mean, do you guys know all the different insane gun laws out here in California?
You have
No,
the-
because we're not
a
fucking
little bit.
retarded and don't live in California.
So they're really quick. You can't. I don't know where it is the rest of the country. You can't have it's longer than a 16-inch barrel. You can't have an adjustable stock. You can't have a threaded barrel. No suppressors. You can't have any modifications on your carry pistol if you can actually get a carry permit, and you can't have more than a 10-round magazine, and you can't have your thumb below the trigger, so you can't have a pistol grip on your AR. You have a big stupid fucking fin
No
on it.
one tells me where I can and cannot put my thumbs. Okay, thank you.
There.
Thank you very
Did you say
much.
longer than 16 inches you can't have?
Shorter. Did I say longer? My bad. Yeah, shorter.
Well, good. I just want you to know that on my coat rack, when you walk in the door, there is literally a pistol hanging from a gun belt on my coat rack. And I do that because if in case somebody ever breaks in, I want it to be a fair fight and hope they see it.
Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I'm sitting
Where
I sit.
in front of me in an AR.
Yeah, I'm looking down at my street right now, and people could just drive up and look right at me in my window. So, yeah, for sure. Especially with the attention.
For YouTube, that was an airsoft he just held up for YouTube.
Yeah. Are you not allowed to do that on YouTube? That
Nope.
was totally an airsoft.
I was paying attention. I missed it.
When did that happen? What are you talking about? When did that happen?
They just implemented a slew of new gun rules. You can't
Are you
display a
kidding me?
firearm. You can't display a firearm in YouTube unless you're on a range or in a place that's designated for shooting. Yeah, like YouTube has got a whole in the last month.
Good thing I don't own any firearms, and I
But you
only
can
own
show
airsoft
airsofts.
pistols.
I was gonna say you can show airsofts.
Yeah. I have another airsoft.
There's a family we watch that's on YouTube. They're actually really funny, but we'll watch them together. And they had this Nerf fight video, right? So they were saying gun, and yeah, they got in trouble for saying gun, but it's Nerf guns. So now they don't even say guns anymore. They're just like the Nerf thing.
Sorry about your channel, Force Mommy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is what happens when you raise an entire generation of bitch ass niggas. I swear to God.
I feel uncomfortable when you say that.
I was thinking it. He said it.
So there's
I was
too many
thinking of
people nowadays.
Yeah, it's
Sorry,
like,
what?
am I allowed to-
Shot wants to know, Mountain Goat. Did anyone tell the Crips and Bloods in LA about these gun laws?
Yes, they've all surrendered their weapons. It was crazy. No, of course not. It's ridiculous. No, you guys see all the. Am I allowed to talk about guns? I don't know.
You just can't display it.
Okay, the
They
Glock
did
switches.
reverse. They had a rule where you couldn't show putting a silencer on a gun in a YouTube video. Actually, you could show a silencer on a gun, but you couldn't show the act of putting a silencer on the gun. And they luckily reversed that decision. So
the Glock switches. The Glock switches to me is like the biggest insane thing that's going around right now. It's like we should be able to have. I fully believe we should be able to have fully auto weapons. And now with Glock switches everywhere, and then being able to just 3D print them super easy, they're all over the place. Like every kid that has an illegal Glock out on the streets, they probably got a Glock switch on it and an extended mag. 30 round. They can just fully auto mag dump 30 rounds. Like that's insane. That is insane to me.
insanely
Especially when they got
awesome.
those. Well, they have those 9mm carbines too. So it's like, yeah, there's a lot of crazy weapons.
That Asian shooter who shot up that Asian place in Cali, he had a full auto mag.
Asians don't do that. They don't do that.
Mountain Goat. Chris
Unless you have
Osgood said you guys should go shooting, bro.
I'm down.
Hey, you can teach me
Los
how to
Altos
shoot
Rod and Gun Club.
because I don't know anything about firearms, so you can teach me.
I'm not good. I get taught by my buddy. Well, he's going to be on my show. My buddy Roscoe out in Tennessee. He's going to be the first guy I interview on my show. Former Scout Sniper, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, nicest guy you'll ever meet, dorky redhead dude. Sorry, Roscoe, I love you.
Well,
But,
swing
yeah,
by
he's-
and pick up him next time you go out with Roscoe, so Amit can get some hands-on firearms.
Well, he lives in Tennessee, but he's taught me. But yeah, I don't claim to be good in any capacity, but I know how to operate my weapons. That's all. My airsoft pistols.
Yeah. Or as A-Dubs is calling them in the chat, air taint 47s.
Is that that's a pretty cool airsoft pistol back there, Hex?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
What kind of guitar is that?
This is a
A purple one.
Forest Mommy, you are muted. You are muted, Forest Mommy. Every time you have something so great and passionate to say, you're always fucking muted.
she had a zinger too. You could tell.
Hey, oh, I let her go on for like 5 seconds every time because I'm like, it's gonna make it better when I tell her she's muted if I just keep letting her go.
Oh, I'm kind of disappointed. Mommy, gather yourself and re-deliver. You can do it.
Center the chi.
Yes.
You are still.
You're still muted.
And I can't unmute you because you self-muted.
I thought I unmuted it when you first said something.
Oh,
God.
she can't breathe.
Okay.
Boomer.
Hey, Kim Bravo.
This just had a white room on
If
it.
you and Chris meet in real life, this has just been another FMU connection. I am a connector spirit, and look at you guys, maybe buds now. So, just say I was just patting myself on the back. It wasn't anything profound, you know.
So who wants to tell her she's been muted this whole time?
Yeah, you've been muted for a while.
Whatever.
Like, why aren't they responding to me?
Probably.
Hold on, I'm gonna let my dogs in. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I should do that one.
Alice, when's the next bonfire?
I have no idea. I can't wait for this fucking weather to just stop.
You know, you guys should do a bonfire stream. It's totally not aggravating, and audio always works out perfectly.
Yeah, sounds like it would be a lot of fun. Yeah, I'll pass. That's too much. When I have my bonfires, I just want to chill, fall in the fire pit. You know.
How much longer till you can do one?
I don't know. It depends.
Whenever the weather gets not fucking retarded.
Do you guys have
It's
any
not-
snow on the ground still?
It
Yeah.
melted today.
Yeah.
Well, most of ours
It was
melted.
cold as shit this morning when I left out, and then
Don't you do it.
me.
She pointing at?
I was talking-
Alice, maybe you should mute more often.
I know I should.
What's up, Kim Bravo?
Good, look at Leo. Look at this Leo.
Oh,
Is this your dog?
No, it's my sister.
it's your sister's or dog.
Okay.
He's my nephew.
He's a good boy.
Alice, how old is your cat?
He's so weird looking. So like, look at he's so tall. But you can hold him. He's such a weirdo dog.
He's 9. He's about 9.
He's a good boy too. He's a really good boy.
Look at those eyes. I love dogs. So much better than cats.
He's so cute.
He's a good boy. You can jump up. You're a good boy. Auntie's been bending the rules a little bit because that's what aunties do, you know.
Oh, that hacks. I do know we're gonna have.
What happened?
I have no clue.
That was really bad.
Scarlett wanted to say
shit.
hi.
Oh, hi, puppy. More puppy.
Hi, puppy. I love it. It's like Animal Hour in the FMU. Paul, your dogs are
My
not.
dogs are sleeping, and I don't want to wake them up.
Yeah. This dog is like reminds me of a golden retriever because he needs attention all the time. I'm like, oh, you have a golden retriever energy, bro.
Wait, speaking of, I'm gonna let my cat out, which I know sounds weird, but he goes in the breezeway a lot, and he's being very nibby right now.
Do you take him on walks?
No, he'll just come outside with me, but in the wintertime we have like a breezeway and garage, and he'll just go in there and hang out.
I put my cat on a leash.
Do you?
Yeah, I wish I could let her out all the time, but it's just the hawks in the neighborhood are like fucking psychotic, so it's not worth it.
Yeah. All right, come on, buddy.
Hey, to all you gays on both platforms, make sure you hit the fucking like button.
Oh, sorry, Rumble Chat. Sorry,
You
First.
straights can do it too.
Oh, First does look. Oh, what's going on?
What's wrong
Oh,
with First?
he said cats are his everything.
You know how I know you're gay?
You're like Coldplay.
No, I know you're gay.
Because I wear hot pants and listen to Donna Summers while roller skating down the streets in the summer.
Michael,
Heterosexual white men do that, Mountain Goat. Don't act like you don't.
did you just
I'm
say
sorry.
Michael?
Proceed
That's not
proceed
gay,
to
though.
crack a joke on me.
No, you stole my thunder, and I'm good with it. That was fine. Yeah, that was better than what I had.
Young hearts, be free.
I love that movie though. 40-Year-Old Virgin. That movie cannot be made today.
No,
Right.
there's a lot of shit that can't be made today. Like
So much.
90s tobacco commercials.
Oh god, that was. I still can't believe that was real.
Smoking is gay. Don't smoke.
All right, you guys might hear my dogs going insane next to me on the couch.
Sure, why not?
Did you see what St. Michael said about Alice? Did she say, says, Alice just say her cat's being very niggy?
You guys are walking the razor's edge tonight.
I said harder on.
Not on Rumble, we're not.
Yeah, at least if we lose YouTube tonight, well, we won't lose it, but I'd get another strike. But.
Wait,
I
Hex,
feel
aren't you
like-
allowed to? Isn't
I
Hex
can't
allowed
do
to
a
say
drop
anything he
zone.
wants?
Well, I think you can say the N-word if you are black on YouTube. I think
Do they
that's-
have an algorithm? Do they have an algorithm for that?
No.
Like, if the algorithm hears the N word, it scans the screen to see if you're black or not, and then if
Probably
you're,
do some tests on the voice too. Make sure it's deep enough.
yeah, Michael Jackson.
Michael's like, yeah, that's why I said it in Rumble. And then I go and say it out loud. So it's going everywhere.
You guys
Okay,
did-
our only strike left was on
Oh, I want to show you
January
guys.
12th.
Can you guys see out my window right now?
Why do
Can
we
you guys-
still have the strike? It's
Is it
past 90
rainy or
days.
sunny?
I wanted to show you guys the kid on the scooter coming up this super steep hill on my. Oh man, that was great. I wish you guys could
Like,
have saw
is
it.
it sunny or raining by you?
It's sunny right now. It's beautiful today.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pouring the last few days.
How bad was it down there?
Pretty bad. It wasn't as bad as those like 3 atmospheric rivers that we got in a row like a month ago, though.
Good.
But- Definitely enough for like just tons of mudslides down. A house down the street from me, a redwood, right through the middle of the house. That shit terrifies me in the middle of the night. 'Cause I'm surrounded by redwoods on a hill, so I hear
Right.
I hear shit cracking and I freak out.
Shout out to Sam Crow. Greatest thing that ever came out of California.
What?
What? You ever seen Sons of Anarchy?
Oh, that Sam Crow. I was like, what?
No, I was talking about the other one, dummy.
It's like, Jesus. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah, that I think that was supposed to be based out of like Stockton, Lodi area,
Mhm.
the town Charming.
Yeah, well, I mean, there was a gang. The Spanish gang was from Lodi.
Well, yeah, that was supposed to be based on the Hells Angels and the Mongols.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that show is supposed to be based off of. Yeah, I really liked that show. The ending was pretty good. Mr. Robot was better though.
Mr. Robot,
mean,
I enjoyed Mr. Robot. I like Sons of Anarchy way more.
The funniest trans character ever was in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh
And
my
I
god.
love- That
They were
actor,
the yeah.
Oh, without a doubt.
the
Have you ever
actor is
watched Justified?
fantastic. Yes, yes.
He's awesome and
great.
Justified as well. He's a great actor.
Oh, he's great in everything. Like every
Yeah.
show and movie that he's in. The Shield.
Yep,
That was like
Shield,
his first
fantastic
show.
in the Shield. First big,
Yeah.
first big role. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, I didn't like the Shield when I was a kid when it was airing live, but as an adult, going back and rewatching it, I appreciate it way more. You could
Well, that's
tell
how-
it was like a cheap, under budget FX show for the time, but damn, is it a
Great.
good show?
Oh,
Yeah.
it's so good. That's how I learned the term family annihilator. I'd never known about family annihilators before, and there's a whole psychology behind it and everything. And that's
If anyone wants to look up a good family annihilator story, look up Chris Watts from
Is there
Colorado.
a good family annihilator
A
story?
juicy story. It's
Like a good ending?
No, it's a
It turns
terrible.
out well?
It's a terrible fucking ending. It's the worst ending there could possibly be, and
It's still good though.
Didn't really happen, but it's a juicy fucking story. That's all. I'm just saying.
Yeah, those. Yeah, I had no idea that people existed.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Randy, no, I own 4 shirts. Yeah, guys.
Right, okay, I'm done bootleg. Paul Dooley on one shirt. That's true. I have seen that shirt. Why haven't I? I've never like noticed that.
I own a lot of like baseball tees.
Yeah. This is what you wear. I wear the same fucking tank tops all the fucking time.
I dress for comfort. I don't dress for style.
Oof.
I'm not like Mountain Goat and Hex and Amit.
I know. And Alice too sometimes. Sometimes she gets that cleavage out. She gets a little cleavage.
Not nearly enough.
Amen.
It's still too cold down here. That's why I'm always wearing sweatshirts in my lawn.
All I'm saying is if you brought him out a little bit more, Alice, I might agree with you on certain more topics.
Yeah, that Chris Watts story was crazy. And I actually it wasn't far from my house. And so
Wait.
they like
Tell us about it. Tell us about it. I want to hear it.
It's just a suburban dude here in like a suburbs part of north of Denver. Just very suburby, very like upper middle class suburby. Well, they were in debt up to their eyebrows, him and his wife, and she was super into this pyramid scheme called which one was it? It was one of the like vitamin drink ones. And so she was making videos all the time. So she was very public. She was like a forest mommy. She was just out there, but it's all to sell her fucking pyramid scheme shit on Facebook. So anyway, she was nuts. I'm not to speak ill of the dead, not to give it away, but like it was so bad, guys. And so he was having an affair with a girl, which, whenever that happens. But one night she came home from a trip and then she ended up dead and both of their little girls ended up dead. And he shoved the little girls into a why am I laughing? I'm only laughing because it's fucking terrible and it's just like the wrong time to laugh. So I laugh.
I think I know about this one.
Into the oil tanks because it's.
Oh no, I don't know about this one.
He worked in the oil field and and then he buried the mom in a shallow grave. Oh, and the mom was pregnant as well. So technically killed 3 kids and it was a wanted baby, and so 3 kids and the wife and then they have so much video of him being interviewed right afterwards, and he was just acting so sus. It was just so fucking. Although I'm in the end, yes, she could have killed them, and then he killed. There's a lot of scenarios, but obviously he probably killed them all. It's probably pretty fucking obvious he was having an affair. It was just one of those things. So, anyways,
have you ever seen the movie The Cable Guy, Force Mommy?
Yes.
You just reminded me of Jim.
Movie.
You just reminded me of Jim Carrey from The Forest Guy. Have you ever seen this? Oh yeah, it's a good one. They lead the kids out into the woods and then they slit their throats and then they mutilate the bodies. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Oh my god. Hey Zara. Anyway, well, it was close to home. So, and then there was all these Facebook groups and all these women were following it. And it was like a big whole fucking thing and turned into shit. It was crazy.
I'm going to defend Forest Mommy, though, because it's like, you ever seen the movie Requiem for a Dream?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
that's the movie you watch with
horrible.
your kids.
It's a horrible movie, but it's great. It's a great movie, but it's the best horrible movie ever.
Same with Basketball Diaries. Have you guys ever watched Basketball Diaries?
That was rough.
Yeah. It's the same. It's the same with Clockwork Orange. Clockwork Orange is another weird one where it's this is fucking out there, but still I watch it every time I can.
Zora.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
Zora.
No, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
No.
So on a lighter note,
Kamikaze, my bad. He's right. That was Dumb and Dumber. Got my Jim Carrey movies mixed up.
Hey,
oh, good, because I like the Dumb and Dumber Jim Carrey better than the fucking Cable Guy Jim Carrey. Cable Guy Jim Carrey is so awful. Oh, the character's so awful. I love it, but he's so fucking awful.
I can't stand Jim Carrey, but his movies are great.
Did you see it, Requiem or the Eternal Sunshine one, where it was
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
It's one of my
Yeah,
favorites.
like the best fucking movies, man. Of that time, it was just like, it was just so well.
The
I
number
feel the same
23
way
is-
about. I'm sorry, go ahead.
there's another one too. Crap, I'm blanking on it, but it's basically like a dude. He wakes up and he like fell in a river and he wakes up and he has amnesia in some town, and they all think he's this
Truman
guy.
Show.
Is that the no?
That's where he's like on his own TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
He
I
falls
can't
in a body of water as a kid.
No, so he like wakes up and he's in this town, and everybody in the town thinks he's this guy that's been missing for a long time. But I don't think it's really. Damn, it's bugging me that I can't remember the name. Somebody in the
It's
chat
a
probably
Jim
knows what I'm
Carrey
talking
movie?
about.
It's
Yeah,
Majestic?
Jim Carrey movie, Majestic. Yes, that's it. Who had it?
Kamikaze.
Yeah, the Majestic. Yes, you got it. That was a good movie too. Like I'm a huge fan of all his movies, almost all.
Because you won over.
Me,
it.
Myself, and Irene. I mean, that's a comedy, but I mean,
Oh, I'll tell you what. Every time I watch Me, Myself, and Irene, and they're having that opening barbecue, and he's like talking about his kids because they're black, and he's like, "Come on, man, their dicks are bigger than those sausages." And he shows the grill with like long wrapped around poles.
it's so good.
That was fucking hilarious.
There's so many good like lines from that movie too. Irene.
Oh, same thing with Kingpin. It's the Farrelly brothers that do all those, right?
Kingpin's freaking great.
Yeah, Kingpin's fantastic. Super underrated.
Who did the Big Lebowski? That wasn't them, right?
Maybe.
Because that was the Big Lebowski. Like feels like Kingpin to me. Here, my lab wants to say hi now. This is Molly.
Hi. Oh, we have a lab too. We have a chocolate lab.
She's my 15-year-old lab, Molly.
Horse Mommy, I have to give you praise when you've earned praise. The fact that you figured out how to bring Rumble chats into stream, I'm extremely proud of you.
I'm just full of surprises sometimes, you know? You're like,
You need
oh
to
my
get
God.
one of them sound things, Paul. So
I
you
have
can
one of
have
those
it-
things right now.
Justice is
So
involved
you
for
can
the
give it
next,
an applause to
I don't think
mommy.
it's gonna work.
What?
So these
Not gonna
are
work.
these chats that I'm
Oh my God.
these comments that I'm seeing, are these coming from your guys' chat
YouTube.
or but
YouTube.
your guys' channel, right? 'Cause
I
I'm
don't know.
seeing
Did
them-
anybody chat on your channel?
Nobody follows me.
There's a Justice.
Well, how the fuck do I know, Mountain Goat?
Woo!
This
Oh.
technology just got released today, and I'm not
Oh, did it
monitoring
really?
your chat. Yeah,
This started. Oh, no way.
that's why. He's the only one doing it. Were you here when I explained it?
Yeah, but it was like 2 minutes ahead of time. I wish I could have set up a what is it called? HTMP stream for Rumble.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm only streaming to
RTMP.
YouTube and Twitter right now. RTMP, yeah.
Oh, the day Rumble starts interacting with StreamYard, that's going to be the greatest fucking day ever.
I
Oh,
hate-
it's cool. I can see on top that it's connected through you. It's
You're
linked through you.
muted.
I still don't get why you have to upload like the stupid placeholder.
Horse
video.
Mommy, you're muted. Alice tried to save you too, way before I did.
Man, was it a good one?
I think she was agreeing that because she's an admin, she could see at the top that your channels are linked. Because I saw her going like this.
Yeah, that's why I was just saying, oh, I see it, what you mean. That's all.
And the only reason I know that is because I too am an admin on her StreamYard, and everything located for that is up here. Ooh, there's the new Twitter account. The muted mommy. And that's the best account. You never have to tweet anything.
Oh, Amit's doing it to his Twitter now, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Doing what? Oh, linking.
Mhm.
Right. As an admin, I can't do it, which is kind of gay.
You guys want to talk about the drone that was shot down today?
Oh yeah, Russians shot down a U.S. drone. World War III.
Well,
And they
It
peed
wasn't
on it first.
shot down. I was gonna say it wasn't shot down. They released gas on it and jammed up the turbines to where it couldn't fly anymore, and it crash landed. They didn't actually fire anything at it.
So they
If the
didn't
news-
collide with it?
No, they didn't.
Okay.
I mean, the fuel from their aircraft collided with it.
I've been hearing conflicting things, but
They're gassing our drones. What should we do over in Russia? That's all I got. I'm not as
If Russia would have fired any ammunition at a U.S. platform, it would have been war. There would be no more pussyfooting it around. If they actually shot something down, them releasing fluid on it and jamming up the engines to make it crash land is an accident. I mean, it's not an accident, but they plausibly can say it's not an accident, and it gives our government the out to say, yeah, we're not going to go to war over this, even though they just destroyed like $560 million worth of aircraft.
it's almost as bad as blowing up a pipeline.
One would say blowing up the pipeline costs more than America losing a fucking drone.
You know, maybe a little. Allegedly.
Oh, isn't it kind of poetic that it was Russian gasoline that took down a U.S. platform in wake of bombing a gas pipeline?
Well, there's a super funny meme. Somebody put Putin in a fighter jet, like flying, and it shows a drone coming below, and it just shows the fuel dropping on it. It's pretty funny. I don't know if you guys follow Donbass Debushka on Donbass Debushka. Yeah, she's great on Twitter. She's got a great Twitter channel.
Where the fuck?
Everything okay over there, Hex?
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay. This is entertaining.
Guess I'll unmute. Guess I'll do all the work. Okay.
Yeah, you really sprawled spread eagle on your back on this one for us, mommy.
No. I've always laughed because I'm like, I love that I don't have to talk much. You know what I mean? Like I can just chime in once in a while. The conversation just flows. I like it. It's a way to get the way I like to converse with people digitally. You know what I mean? You guys have no idea what I'm talking about, do you? I'm just stoned.
I know she's muted, but I just kind of want to let this go for a little
I'm
while.
not muted.
You got me on that too.
But thank you for letting me know every time. Truly, it was nice of you.
Po Deegan Stoner in the chat saying
Po
talking
Degen.
Po Deegan. Sorry. I'm doing my best over here. I'm new to this.
You're doing
Talking about
great.
war on the cartels, though.
I was just
Declaring
hazing
war on
you.
the
You're
cartels.
getting hazed.
I'm kidding. Okay.
And you guys heard about those people that were basically dragged away and killed in Mexico, right? Those American
I
citizens.
did hear about that.
Yeah, I did hear about
Yeah.
that also.
So at first,
Did you hear the result of it?
Yes, that they
The result is pretty awesome.
they were up to no good. Well, you tell you. I think you know more about it than I do. So yeah, please tell me.
The cartel who did it? Well, it's the Gulf Coast. It's the Gulf Coast cartel in Mexico are the ones who killed the two Americans, and it was not authorized by the leadership of the cartel. They did not authorize the killing or the whole robbery that the killing was a result of. So the heads of the cartel rounded up everybody involved with that robbery, all the gunmen and the drivers and shit. They literally tied them up, bagged them, put them in a truck, dropped them off at the U.S. border with a note apologizing to the family of the Americans that were killed and apologizing to America, saying, yes, it was our cartel. They did not authorize the hit. These are all the men that are involved. Do with them what you want.
Oh, they were alive, though?
Yeah, they were alive. They were bagged and tagged.
Oh.
That's some gangster shit right there.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, that's even.
Well, they're not dumb. They're not dumb. They know killing Americans is not the best look.
Well, they started talking about we're going to drone the cartel, and they're like, okay, maybe we should address this. You know, which cartel was it? Do you know?
Gulf Coast cartel.
Okay. Oh, sorry, you just said that.
Multiple times. I'm not hazing a force, mommy. I'm not being mean.
I've never even heard of that cartel, so I don't. I don't. How many? So what? There's the Sinaloa cartel. We won't get like shot for talking about this shit, right? There's the Sinaloa cartel, the Gulf Coast cartel, and then what else?
Hold on, let me Google Mexican cartels. This has never been a subject I really cared about living in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan.
I love this topic. You ever seen the movie Sicario?
No, I do want to watch that.
That
Somebody in
movie's
chat was
great.
like, "Paul, you need to watch it."
That
You would
movie's great.
love that, Sicario. You would love it probably. It's
Yeah,
good.
especially
I
it'll-
like it.
it gives you a better idea about the relationship between the FBI and the CIA.
Uh,
Killing American, not bad for business.
there is the Solarity. The largest is the Sinalio cartel. Am I saying that right?
How's it spelled?
Sin, S-I-N, A-L-O-A. Sinalia?
Sinaloa. Sinaloa.
Sinaloa. Okay. Then there's CGN. There's the Gulf Cartel. There's Los Metros, Knights Templar, Knights Templar. Go Mexico. Los. That's a rebranding. I guarantee it. Los Viegras.
Lost Viagra.
It looks like Las Viagra. LFM, CSRL, Los Zetas, Juarez Cartel, Milano Cartel,
Juarez.
BLO,
Juarez.
CIDA, the Tijuana Cartel. Wow, that's a real fucking original name. Uh,
Well, the Juarez cartel's
Cartels.
named after Juarez too.
Cartels Unidos, La Nueva Familia, Michoacano, Michoacano, La
Michoacán?
Nueva Familia Michoacano, and then La Beradora. La
I didn't know
Beradora.
there's that many damn cartels. That's crazy.
Crime is big business when you don't have anybody overseeing it.
That was
You know
a-
who's the
and then-
best?
And
You
then,
know who's the
and then I
best?
forgot the biggest cartel in Mexico, the Federales.
Yep.
The
Oh,
FMU, actually. We're gonna do an FMU cartel. You guys in?
I'm
You get
down.
to kill people.
Actually-
You get to kill
Do
people.
we have to live in Mexico?
Actually, can I announce it here on the stream? I'm gonna launch a merch store. I already. It's gonna be called the Mountain Goat Militia.
Let's go.
Congratulations.
I love
I
it.
have actual mountain goats.
So there's a local like a local clothing store called Santa Cruz Mountain Clothing here in town in Felton, and I'm gonna work out a deal with them to where they'll make everything, so it'll be all locally made too.
Did you tell them that your pseudonym is Santa Cruz Mountain Goat? And did they ask you, did you steal your name from them?
No, they're Santa Cruz Mountain Clothing.
Yeah, I know. And you're Santa Cruz Mountain Goat.
Mountain goat.
Yeah.
Who are you using?
It's a
to make
difference
your
of one
merch?
word.
Sorry to interrupt, Paul.
Well, there's a lot of Santa Cruz Mountain everything. There's Santa Cruz Mountain. Yeah, there's tons of different companies with Santa Cruz Mountain.
Oh, okay.
Whatever.
So
after.
it's common. I mean, I'm sorry. What did you say?
I was asking Mountain Goat, who are you using to make your merch?
That's that local company. That's what's great. Yeah, I'm not going to use like tea or anything like that.
Oh
I'm
my
going
god!
to have it.
Don't use the. I've used Bonfire, and they were terrible with their products.
Yeah, no, I'm going to
We
use
use-
them because they print everything in house. So it's like it's a really cool shop. You walk in there and they have like blank shirts that you can pick from, blank flannels, hats, and all that stuff, and you can pick different logos and patches, and they'll put it right on the shirt. You come back like an hour later and it's ready for you.
That's nice. I'm currently working on with someone with my logo. He's been kind of busy, so once I work with him and get it finalized and he works everything out, I'll announce it probably in May.
I was just going to bring this up. Randy was asking, is Amit wearing a MAGA hat? No, he's wearing a Hocket hat. And if somebody wanted to get a Hocket hat, is there someplace they can go right now to get one?
Yes, but I rather you don't get it because I've gotten a couple of merchandise from the company I use and I was not satisfied. So hold up until I make a new logo and release new merchandise. Then then you guys can support me then.
I owe you an overlay graphic. Oh my god, I'm a piece of shit, Amit. I'm so sorry.
I've been trying
promise
to think
you I
about
will
what
get-
to do.
I will come up with something. We'll have to get together sometime soon.
Sounds good.
Way to fuck up, Paul. You fucked up.
All you fuckers get what you pay for.
I saw that new rig you got to meet. That thing's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I know. It's I just got it like literally on what's today? Tuesday. So I've been getting used to the whole roadcaster thing.
Yeah, you and me both, my friend.
I'm not good with technology. I kind of suck at it. I like to be like simple. I was using the Rodecaster microphone to do my interviews, but when I had Alice come on my show, that didn't go so well.
Yeah.
That didn't go so well at all. Oh, by the way, her
Well-
episode with me does come out on Friday at 12 o'clock in the morning, which is, I don't know what time for you guys. Well, for Mountain Goat Union are the same time zone before everyone else. It's in the morning.
Did you figure out the glitchy part that happened?
Well, the audio, I kind of let it out, but the video, it's there, and people will probably want to go listen to the audio because I did fix the intro. It sounded like shit when I went back. It's not on yours, it's on my end. When I recorded it, it didn't sound good.
No, it's my fault. I always bring the bad luck.
True.
What?
Kicker.
Oh my God, the one day Paul texts me, he's like, "You are the most complicated person I've ever met," and I'm like dying laughing because like I love saying shit to Paul just to get him to say something back to me that's gonna make me laugh.
And what's aggravating about it is I know she's doing it to gauge a reaction from me. That's what pisses me off the most. And it's annoying. My sympathy goes out to Adam if he's watching.
Oh, dude. Do you see how Adam gives Jess a hard time? It's like 100 times more with me. Like, oh man, he's something. But that, I mean, we're both like that, so it just makes it fun and whatnot. But so when you sent me that, I started cracking up so hard, and Scar's like, "What?" And I was like, "Paul just said I'm the most complicated person he's ever met." And Scar's like, "You know what? I kind of agree with him on that."
Yeah, because Scarlett is intelligent. Must be all that cell phone time.
Oh, sometimes like, yeah, like you have no idea. Like I could be so much harder on you. I told her today I was going to chaperone all their dates until they were married.
Who is this your troll face on Twitter?
What?
There's somebody called your troll face on Twitter is commenting on all our shit.
Yeah, I just noticed that as well.
What is they saying?
It's just weird shit. They're like posting TikTok videos to all our comments.
Oh, is
I love it.
Is it like a spammer or what?
I don't know. I think it's a troll.
Is this chick going to get naked?
I don't
What's
follow the
happening?
account.
No chick gets naked. Unfortunately.
I think my
They're
shirt's gonna get
followed
something.
by, they're
like
followed by
seizure.
some of, like they're followed by Zora.
Yeah, Zora's the only friend we have in common. Zora, who's your troll face if you're here, Zora?
No,
Where are they
JJ.
commenting? Which like
Everywhere.
Yeah,
On
everywhere.
everything.
on what
Blowing up
stuff?
the phone.
On
Yeah, quite a
FMU?
few people I follow.
The Forest Mom Universe, the Rumble channel link you sent out 6 hours ago, he or she is commenting on that.
Who?
With like all TikTok heads.
Mm-hmm.
For all of us watching, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Us trying to figure out the great mystery of who is your troll
And it's
face.
not showing up for me. That's weird. I wonder
Who
if I have
is who?
Maybe
They're
it's
commenting.
because it is you. Dun dun dun.
I wish I was that good.
I cracked the case.
Okay.
They're commenting on Twitter.
Not showing.
Literally.
So on that Rumble link, on the Rumble,
And they're
link,
just posting TikToks of like teenage girls. It's
not
the weirdest
showing up.
fucking thing.
Maybe
That's
they're
weird.
like, it's not showing. Wait, let me check on my computer.
The link you posted from your Forest Mom Universe is account. Not the one. Not the
Yeah,
one.
it's
you
the tonight at
used to
7
remember your
p.m.
podcast.
Eastern. Yeah, on the FM universe.
What?
Like non-stop.
Oh, I just found an awesome meme about Alice.
It's not showing up for me. That's hilarious. That's weird.
You found an awesome meme about me.
Yes, I'm gonna
FM
send it
Universe
to the group
84
chat.
is tagged in all of it.
None of it's showing up for me. I wonder if they have
On FMU Universe 84?
You could, yeah, you should log into that account and look because you know how to log in. It's
Yeah,
not showing-
I am smart enough to log into an application on a computer. I agree.
Check
No,
the group chat, guys.
You know what I mean. You know the
Group chat.
How to get
Dora,
into that.
you. What do I need to block? Who do I need to block? Who is your troll face?
No,
You don't need to block anybody. I don't believe in blocking. So I'm not telling you to block anybody. If you want to, that's your thing. We're just asking who is your troll face. You're
I
the only
blocked one of
friend
my
that we
first
have in
people
common.
the other day.
He's followed by quite a few people that I follow.
I just
I
muted
don't know
them.
who he is.
I just mute people. I don't block them.
I had to
I
block
blocked-
somebody because
I block so fast. Like I was like blocked. You know, and your comment sounds a little.
You're muted for us,
honestly-
mommy.
No, I'm not.
No, she's not.
Stop!
It's funny. It is
I
funny.
only block particularly retarded people.
That's
You
funny
should
that that
Then
person's
you
not
block all of
funny.
Twitter, including us.
I'll
Can't
block
you
every
not say the
I will block every motherfucker. I will. Okay.
can't you not say the R word on YouTube?
We're testing it right now. Retard, retard, retard. Homosexual, gay, faggot.
Whoa.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Piss
What
shit,
happens?
cocksucker, motherfucker, tits. Shout out to
Hex, help me out again with the big one. Let's give it twice.
nigger.
Stop.
I mean,
Bro.
I love that the white guy is the one getting offended by Hex saying the N-word.
I just feel uncomfortable. Man. It's like
That's
a
your-
feeling that happens
Randy,
inside
That's
me.
your
I can't control
Anglo-Saxon
it.
Christian upbringing, Mountain Goat, and that's not my problem.
That's fair. I'm sorry, Hex. You can say it all you want. This is my privilege
I'm not
talking.
offended. I'm not mad.
Give it to us 3 times, Hex.
Don't.
You
What would
Twice.
happen?
2.5.
I wonder if YouTube could give you 3 strikes.
Let's do it like the Budweiser frogs. Nah.
No. Did they do that? That wasn't a thing, was it?
What?
That wasn't. They didn't do that, right?
What? No, the Bud. I don't know.
Oh.
No,
I'm sure
that's
somebody's
what-
made that cut.
Oh, I thought you were saying it was like a real thing that happened, like in The Lion King, how they put secret things in there. No?
Yeah.
And like
Oh yeah, like the
Cinderella.
stars.
I just
stars were
I
having
just
sex.
now noticed the stream
Yes.
this to your audience button.
In Beauty and the Beast, they made.
Oh yeah, it's new, Alice. It's new.
Actually,
Sorry.
No, I just like I kind of like looked around when Paul said that, but I looked more down here and then I just looked up there. I'm like, oh, there it is, right
Well,
there.
if Forest Mommy was unmuted, you would know that it was up there.
Go ahead. Go. Ah,
Oh, puppy.
Puppy.
I'm afraid to inform you that I did not.
St. Michael wants you to know that he loves you, Hex. Oh, DV Ken Bravo joined us over in Rumble. We're converting the masses.
I pulled it out of my eye.
We're converting the masses.
I think Rumble's gonna take off, man. I really do. I
Oh
need to
yeah,
hire
for
more
sure.
people.
You know what Rumble needs to do? And or Paul, God damn it. I don't know if you remember talking about this with Steak that one night when we did the hot or not, and we were talking about like one thing that's lacking on Rumble is like, yeah, people are uploading their new content to it, but like a lot of stuff like music videos or so, like a lot of, and then some of the stuff I listen
Do it yourself
to
videos and stuff like I remember that
well,
conversation.
and like so I watch a lot of live concerts on YouTube. I love watching live concerts on YouTube, but like Rumble, they don't have all those videos yet. So like
but
people so if we can just get more people to just be putting all the content, then
Yeah.
like I would never really need YouTube.
And here's what's going to happen when YouTube starts banning like famous musicians because of their sketchy song lyrics, they'll move to Rumble. Here's my issue why I don't want that to happen. Once you get the music industry and Hollywood involved in Rumble, that's when it's going to get bad, and that's when they're going to start demanding regulations and shit like that. And right now, Rumble has taken a hard stance that they're not going to censor people for anything, and either that's going to lead to them not attracting that kind of content over there, which I'm okay with. If YouTube is the VO platform where I just go to watch music videos, I'm cool with that.
Are you talking about copyright stuff?
Well, I mean, like she's saying she wants like musicians to transfer over to Rumble to where their content.
No. You're misunderstanding. I don't mean
Like that type of
musicians.
content, like
Like
more
a
diverse
lot-
content.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of like the live stuff that I watch it's just private people that do
Oh,
it.
like people with
And
cell phones, like at a concert, is what you're
yeah,
saying?
some people get really fucking good videos of concerts.
I've seen those
That's all
videos. They do
bootleg.
get really good videos.
They
Yeah,
exist on
yeah.
Rumble, just
So
not
if
the
more
music
people
you
would
listen to.
upload to Rumble like that, like I don't care of music videos on there. Like you can go on YouTube and there's 50 million different versions of music videos that even just not even necessarily the musicians putting up there, just somebody else is putting up there.
Fucking instigator stoner.
But yeah.
Him at first. They just get
They're trying to separate us, Alice. This is why we
They
need to
are.
play along with
We
we need to
won't
play
let them,
along with the
Paul.
joke. That's what I'm saying. We need to play along with the
Yeah.
joke to keep their
Paul
viewership.
has actually met my kids in real life, and he knows they're not like fucking terrible kids. And that was even on one of Grayson's worst weeks, dude. Like I was ready to pull my hair out.
On a side note, I do think Grayson and Doug really connected on a mental level.
Yes.
Grayson loves Hex though too. He loves. Oh, speaking
without
of
a doubt, for sure.
Grayson,
and he listened to Hex too. Like he respects Hex.
We're having a birthday party for him at the end of May, and we were talking about people that were gonna come, and he was like, "And my Hex." And I was like, "Hex will come. We'll feed him. He'll be happy." So yeah.
But real quick to what you're saying, yeah, I remember the conversation with Steak and Legs, and her big thing was like, and I agree with her, like DIY videos, like how to replace the air conditioning filter on a 1995.
I knew there was another thing I wanted to.
Yeah, like that's what she was saying. So yeah, I do agree, and that's just going to take content creators who like need to fill that niche on Rumble. So if you are like a do-it-yourself guy or whatever your passion or love is, and I say this to all of our audience, if you want to get on the ground floor of building a subscriber base and you have something you're passionate about, start it up on Rumble. Because it's way easier to do a startup on Rumble. Yes, to be a creator and have to set up streams and shit sucks balls, but uploading videos is super easy as a creator. And B, you're monetized from day one. You don't have to get 1,000 watch hours and 4,000 subscribers. You literally will get paid on day one.
Those how-to
Yeah,
videos.
we want to do more family stuff, but this is going to sound weird. We want to do more family stuff, but we don't want the kids to be like all up on the video all the time. Like
that's understandable. It's because you're a good parent.
Yeah. I mean, I know they pop on here once in a while, but like, listen, there's times where I've watched some of these YouTube families and they're just like videotaping their vacations, recording their vacations, whatever. And I'm like, God damn, dude, these people just get paid to go around and do this shit. But I could never be able to do that to my kids. Like I want to have a more family orientated thing. But yeah, like when we go to the water park, I mean, Scar and I have already talked about it, like shots of the kids, they need to be from the back so that, or there's some blurring you can do if they're a far distance, like just do a little blur and it still looks good. But
and that's why
I want to document our garden so people can see a first timer doing it. Like you'll fuck up some things and some
And that's why I say to everybody, like if you're converting to Rumble or thinking of Rumble and you're not seeing the content you like on YouTube, create that content on Rumble. Be the creator of that content. Let me tell you right now, no matter where you start, the first part of this, and I think anybody here can tell you, starting up content creation sucks because there's a learning curve. You know what I mean? Like you have to figure out what you need. You want to make it good. You want to make it interesting.
Yeah.
And you're going to fail 1,000 times before you succeed. And it's okay to fucking fail. Mountain Goat, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you were going to say something about DIY. And you're muted now.
No. I was telling my dog to stop growling at the neighbor.
Oh, but we were talking about the DIY videos. You were going to say something?
Oh, yeah, no. I use them all the time. Like my car is hard to find information on. I have a 1970 AMC Ambassador station wagon, and it's just super. The motor's kind of rare, and it's not like a Chevy small block. It's hard to find information on it. So YouTube, but dude, I found like I had to rebuild my windshield wipers. So yeah, just
and you used YouTube videos to do it, right?
Everything's on there. Yeah.
Now, might I recommend whenever you fix something on your car, record it and upload it to Rumble.
Bro, I hate working on my car as it is. I'm not going to add the pain in the ass of recording the videos to it. No way. No, I'll stick
These
to this.
fucking dicks in the chat. You guys are dicks.
I told you, Alice, they're instigating motherfuckers. They all are.
What'd they say?
They're trying to split us up. All
For
trying to
what?
get on Alice's good side because good parent. Never forget, Alice. Oh, don't you think all cell phone time should be closely monitored? Why or why not?
Oh my God, Alice, why does
Daniel,
Paul
appreciate the
not
love.
want your
Thanks for
daughter
backing me, brother.
to be able to contact her?
That was the stream I came into late, huh? You guys were beefing before I got there?
There was a very minor scuffle, misunderstanding
I was
on last
too fucked
Friday's
up. I
episode.
didn't even know it was going on. I
didn't know what was going on until Alice was like, "Fuck you, Paul. I'm leaving. I'm leaving." And she was super serious, and I'm like, "Oh wow, is this real? This is real."
Well, why don't you guys both go back into the points you were trying to make?
We agreed. That's the thing. We agreed. There was just a miscommunication. Adam, thankfully, a man was watching, understood what was watching, came in to explain to his wife and her friend and their friend how everything was supposed to work out. Adam's the best mansplainer in the world.
What happens?
Paul and Alex beefing again.
Were you with us on Friday, X? Or is that the one you were asleep for?
Yeah, that's when y'all decided to do at fucking midnight. I was out.
We didn't do it at midnight.
I'm still recovering from Friday. That was just Friday.
I
Right?
know that was a while.
I'm still recovering from that, and then the Sunday prior to that, I am still recovering from. And then I got cold.
Were you drinking on Saturday?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
You boosted. You boosted Kenny's ego. Because, like, you were in chat all night, and we flat out told Kenny, we were like, Force Mommy never usually stays this long. Like, she stayed for you. You were there the whole show.
Because I was here. I was stuck at my sister's house anyway. I wasn't going anywhere. It's usually, if I'm not there, it's because I'm going to do some politics shit or something, usually. That's all.
Oh, Mommy, tell us about running for city council. What's the deal? Come on.
They really
Let's
want
do
me
this.
to. They really want me to. It's city council of my town, and I'm in a district, and there's another guy who's in Mises Caucus as well. He's running in. There's 4 districts in the town, and he's running in one, and I would run in another one. But we're still trying to figure. I think it's gonna be so much work. And I don't want to do it, but I know I should if I can. But we're figuring it out because we're thinking maybe it would be better just put all our effort into one again, like all our effort into him. Get him on, and then whatever, we'll go from there and do other little races. So we're figuring that out. We'll see. I mean, I should, but it's.
Do you want mine and Doug's mom's number?
Why, she does campaigns?
No, she's a city councilwoman. She's won multiple elections.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you guys didn't know that Paul and Doug are the product of a political dynasty, did you?
In the upper corner of Michigan.
He was hiding that shit like Eliza Blue.
Nope.
Like,
Wisconsin, which is a harder market to win in.
And then they do the dinner every Sunday night like Blue Blood.
Or bootlickers, as some of us call them.
So you're the Fed, huh, Paul? You're the Fed.
I used to work for the Fed. I've had multiple jobs working for the Fed.
You are a Fed. Why do we talk to you if you were a Fed?
I have no fucking clue.
Maybe we're not as smart as we think we are. And FM and I always talk about how smart we are and how much better we are than everybody.
I would like to say working for the federal government gave me a shit ton of money that I was able to save up and now live in the middle of the woods.
Well, fucking, you know what, Paul?
I think I played the game correctly.
Tax dollars helped you have a better life. At least that's a few bucks I'm happy about. But that's probably about all that went to you in my time of being a working woman.
Snap and bend.
Shit.
Money's not made easy.
No. Yeah. That fucking snapping bed, man. Like, look at all that it got me.
It's a narc. I'm offended. I love you guys.
My mom's a Fed. Well, my stepmom and her brother's actually a former NSA agent.
See? I'm not the only U.S. government intel connection in the FMU.
Yeah, I always.
Side
talk
note:
shit
you
to
guys
them,
have been
too.
making me look great to my bosses.
Do they
There's
watch?
somebody on my Instagram that I swear is a Fed that's always talking to me.
Is its name First Shot?
What's that?
What's his name? First Shot. Who's in the chat?
No, I need to put my glasses
I
on.
have the worst giggles right now. I have to get.
I am not a Fed. I guess a Fed would say that.
Well, that's exactly what a Fed would say.
I am a Fed.
That's why I say I'm a Fed. Like, why fight it?
I look like a Fed, and I take pride in it. I talk way too much shit about the Feds to be a Fed. They would never hire me.
Yeah, but that's
Seriously,
what the
if you put Mountain Goat in a black suit with a black tie, he would be the stereotypical Fed.
He would.
I had a mustache for a little bit too.
I don't think a mustache is synonymous with Fed. That's like county
Cop.
sheriffs. Yeah, that's
more
cop.
Yeah, I do have
Police
aviators.
commissioners.
I was trying to be a cop for a little bit. I know.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, no.
Man, who gives a shit how you earn your living?
What up, Sam?
Anybody who judges you, fuck them.
Oh, hey, Sam. On this side. He's over there. But...
Yeah, I hate
Sorry,
monitoring two
talked.
Feds.
Sorry, I wasn't muted.
Secret Asian Man's the funniest name to me.
See,
It makes
I
me want to
love it.
sing it. It makes me want to sing it every single time.
Every single time.
Secret Asian Man. Yeah, so good.
I do it with a comedically racist Asian accent though when I do it in my head. Secret Asian man.
Like
Take
Jackie
jars
Chan
out.
doing karaoke.
Yeah, correct. Exactly. Nailed it.
I love Jackie Chan.
If you are watching on YouTube, Force Mommy normally streams on Rumble, so make sure you follow Force Mommy on Rumble. And follow us, Sibling Reverie.
Gay enough to be friends.
If you send $100 to our Cash App, you'll get the Sparkler video.
Zora, I'm insulted that
to-
you even have to ask me that question.
She's gonna have to one up the Sparkler video this year.
She really
I was
is.
thinking. I was
What did
thinking
Zora ask you?
Roman candles.
Well, she does it for a cause. Like the reason she did the Sparkler video, and I feel like everybody forgets this, was to fund the trip to the re-wedding. That was the purpose of the Sparkler video.
Yep.
Don't lose your mind in the
Funny
content.
is-
Remember the
is,
message.
Like nobody saw the behind the scenes of that day because that happened on July 4th, and we did that stream together.
We did Sibling Reverie. It's on Rumble.
Yeah.
You can go check out the 4th of July celebration stream.
And it was
that
the
is
night-
where the birth of the Sparkler video was born.
Well, no, it actually started on Saturday night because we were drinking on July 4th. And I'm telling Adam, I was like, man, I'm like so happy I met Forrest Mommy. And like, she's just the best. And I just love talking to her. And like, we were texting each other all the time by that point too. And I was like, I wish she could be here for the vow renewal. So then the next day, did that, and then we did the stream, and we were eating dinner, and Adam was laughing on his phone, and I was like, put your phone down and get to the dinner table. Like, you're taking forever. And it was because he found out that Jess was like, he messaged Jess and said, I don't know if we can figure out a way to do this, but Alice really wants you to be here, and it would mean so much if you were here. And she was like, oh, I'll stick a sparkler in my ass.
It was her idea. That's good.
Yep.
Yeah, and and Adam was like freaking out because that's what she was gonna do. And when I found out, I'm like, Adam, I'm gonna kill you. And he was like, it wasn't my idea. And I was like, yeah, but you can't encourage Jess to do those kind of things. Like, because she's just wild and she's gonna come up with the craziest scheme.
And I would like to point out that after that, when she went on Twitter that day and she said, "Hey, here's my Cash App. I'm trying to make $500 to go to Cleveland. If I make the $500, I'll post a picture of me and with a sparkler in my ass singing. What'd you sing? God Bless America?
Oh,
beautiful.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Literally 45 minutes later, Boris mommy texts me and goes, "I've already made a fucking $1,000. I got a new fucking video."
I didn't know you made that much money on it. That's great. Force Mommy, this year, can you do Roman candles and Yankee Doodle Dandy?
I'll do Yankee Doodle. I'll figure out something with Yankee Doodle Dandy. That's a good idea. I'm not doing anything with any backwards propulsion. So no bottle rockets, no Roman candles, but plenty of.
What if we built a device? We built a device. Like the device goes in your butt and it has a shield and it holds the Roman candle. So any
like
back
the thing
spray.
they put in our pussies for our exams. What are those called? The
We don't know
calipers?
about those. Why would we know about those? We don't know about those, Force Mommy.
Speculum.
Why would we?
Just
I don't-
speculum.
I don't think I want to know.
I
About it.
also just wanted to point out I donated some money to the Johnny Hurley Foundation as well that day.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, John.
Literally that worked.
Device in the butt.
No, she bought some knows what I'm talking about. You know what I was talking about.
You should make shirts that say like Forest Mommy on the front and it has like a silhouette of you by a tree, and then it has Sparkler Mommy on the back with the silhouette with like a little sparkler. But don't make it coming out the butt because I want to be able to wear it.
Make fart sparkle again.
Oh God. Yeah, I have to do something bigger and better this year. But then I better also make better and better money too. I'll find a good cause for it as well. But a lot of it will just be for me.
You heard it there in the chat. Need a Roman candle butt device.
Scar said she's gonna make because she wants to make the make FMU earrings. She said today, she's like, oh my God. She's like, I can make earrings with little forks on it for you and Dad to sell.
Aww, that's perfect.
I was like, that's actually a really cute idea, especially if you found like cute, like because she does. She comes up with
Adam
really...
raising free market capitalists. I love it.
I love it too. Yeah, and she, you know what? She already has. She's going to work this summer. My baby.
Nice.
It's sad. It's like exciting because you love to see him doing those things, and like it's one of those things though. We just got lucky, like because his cousin is doing that food truck, so Scar can just go, work there. It's hard for a lot of kids to get jobs even at 14 here, because here you can work at 14 with a permit, or you can work with like family or friends or some shit, but even still, it's hard to get a job because a lot of people don't want to hire you because you don't have a license. But then after COVID, we started noticing a lot of places around here were like, we'll hire as young as 14. And I was like, God damn it, Scarlett, you could have gone and worked at the Shake Shop if you're just a couple years older. Damn.
Hey, real quick, because I just checked the numbers. Currently, in chat, there's 12 people on Rumble, 13 people on Rumble, 12 in YouTube. But on Rumble, so far, 236 different people have wandered in and out of this stream on Rumble.
Sweet.
Quit shit talking Rumble and unmute.
You know what'll bring them in is my guns. No, this is just for first shot, actually.
Oh my fucking God, dude.
Hey, Paul, you can't live stream to Twitter without third-party software, huh? Like you can't just do it from Twitter.
I believe that's a correct statement. A correct statement. I don't live stream to Twitter, so I'm unfamiliar. I don't even do it on StreamYard.
Yeah, I don't live stream to Twitter on either. Live stream on Twitter either.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. It's just I wanted to let Elon take over and settle in and see how it goes.
Yeah, nobody really talks to me on Twitter that much.
Twitter's my main.
Oh, you have almost 4,000 followers, though.
Yeah, but the thing is like I got followers because of Scar, and I got followers because of the FMU. But like I don't really talk a lot on Twitter, so people aren't going to be like
Alex,
as
I'm the same way. Don't worry. I'm the same
like
exact way.
yeah, like so people aren't as engaged with me. Like today, that was one of the most engagements I got, but it made me feel good because it was for my dad.
I don't
So
want to
that
brag, but I have 294 followers.
I started
You wanna
unfollowing a
know
lot of
something?
people. Like some people, I'm like, damn, I forgot I followed you. I don't even really like you.
Yeah, every once in a while, I follow a bunch of people I don't engage with. Got nothing against y'all, but if we don't talk, there's no point.
And
Because
like,
it's just
honestly,
making my feed crazier. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
And honestly, I'm not a follow gets a follow type guy. And I'll say why. I like
I'm the
having
same
a
way,
smaller
Paul. I don't
follower
follow
count.
people. Sorry to interrupt you, but I'm the same way.
Yeah. I the people who I do follow and who follow me, we actually interact with each other. Like that's what I prefer. I don't care about having a following count. I want a community that I know is going to be there and show up that I can entertain and have a good time with and joke. I mean, for God's sakes, we have a lot of crossover in chat. I mean, obviously there's more people here than on ours, but like this is a great cast of crew we have in chat. They're like half the experience here. Without Porty, Jen Stoner, and Randy Rivas busting my balls in chat, it makes it way less entertaining.
There's no Twitter chat, is there?
Our
No.
chat.
So cream off before the win.
No, there's no Twitter chat, is there?
No, there is no Twitter chat.
Oh.
I think you can comment on the stream.
Yeah, you can comment somehow, but
No, yeah, it doesn't like come up live.
Yeah, Elon needs
This
to fix
troll person is like, I'm gonna mute this.
I want to see what they're posting. Oh crap!
Point in case. Point in case. I talked to Paul because he has diabetes. Love you too, Robert. What the fuck is going on?
My bad.
Cold Stone.
Cold Stone. Cold Stone. God, that was such a great fucking joke. Randy is also the originator of the Great Value, Steve Austin. I got to bust his balls this week at DMs, and it felt so fucking good.
Oh my god, yeah. What you guys? What did he said something? Oh, when he like retweeted first or something like that today, that was funny. And you were like, I suppose this is getting me back for
calling you a dickhead in the DMs. He hits me up. And he's like, Paul, can you do me a favor with the crying face and the emoji? And I'm like, what's up, man? And he's like, can you put Forrest Mommy's face on a wacky waveable inflatable tube man? And I'm like, not only can I do that, I can do way better. I was like, finally, I have Randy by the balls.
Oh my god.
And I'm really proud of that Tucker meme, by the way.
Did you see he got hacked? I don't know if it's
Tucker?
true. Yeah. They changed. I don't know if it's real, but somebody changed his Twitter bio to a bunch of funny ass shit. They put like the trans flag in it.
What
You
happened?
see there's also all the crazy chat GTP 4 crap today.
Oh.
What do you mean?
They're like going too fast trying to put this AI to market, and it's acting crazy. It's got like, left-wing ideology, and apparently they're giving it access to systems, like allowing it to make decisions and do things. So yeah, it could go in a very bad direction. Imagine if you gave some.
I'm for it. I'm for it. Me and Sam will have my back on this. We're accelerationists. Whatever leads to the downfall of society the quickest, let's do it. Trans the kids, ChatGPT, bring it all in. Bring it all in. Let's close all the banks. Let's get them all closed down. Let's fucking turn this into Mad Max Beyond the Thunderdome as quickly as possible.
Oh god, the guy that I was just on with would call you a collapser. Oh, he was
That's
so
fine.
annoying.
Sure. And you know what I would do if he told me that? I'd be like, yeah, and
No, I can
after you
understand that
shared that
sentiment.
video. After you shared that video, I would have loved to have talked to that fucking guy because he's like, the government just perpetuated the largest redistribution of wealth from poor people to rich people. So what we need to do in turn is we need to redistribute that wealth to poor people. And I'm like, so this motherfucker is mad about redistribution of wealth, and his cure for it is redistribution of wealth. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not disagreeing with him that I hated the fact that the government is once again going to bail out these fucking banks. I'm totally fucking hate that. I'm with him there.
He was for that. He was for that.
He was for the bailing out the banks.
He was for bailing out the deposits $250,000 or more, because that was the whole problem with Silicon Valley Bank, was that
they're
FDIC,
going over the FDIC limit.
Amit's gonna pop out, I think. Are you leaving? Good? All right.
Thanks again for having me on.
Peace.
And you guys can follow me on at the handle that's on the screen. Anyways, thanks again.
Check out his latest episode with the Good Soul. It was a really good one, man. She was fucking awesome.
Yeah, she was. But thanks again, and I'll see you guys. I don't know if you guys are gonna come on Friday, but I'll see Alice on Friday if she does another show.
Right on, Amit. I'll see you soon.
See ya. I'll see you next week.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Peace.
Peace.
Hey, Dubs, where I agree with you, I can't vote so. I'm not that much of an accelerationist.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand back and
watch the fireworks.
Kind of, prepare and make sure
Yeah,
I
and
got
that's just it. And that's just it. I'm prepared for whatever happens next, so I'm good with however this fucking plays out. And Randy, I don't give a fuck how you say your last name.
So mean. I care, Randy.
Now I'm just gonna say it wrong every fucking time intentionally.
Randy looks like a young Karl Marx got strung out on heroin.
Oh,
what up? Sick burn.
Man.
Forward, Hex.
That's
and he's
rough.
talking about Randy Revis, is who he's talking about. Randy Revis.
What kind of drugs do you think Karl Marx did?
Mushrooms.
Absinthe, for sure.
No.
Absinthe.
He was not chill enough to do mushrooms.
He was definitely using uppers of some sort, but way back
Meth,
then,
yeah.
so like, who knows what?
Yeah, he was on some Hitler meth for sure.
Yeah.
Probably.
Hitler meth.
You see pictures of Hitler like at the Olympics? Oh, this shit's crazy. The videos of Hitler at the Olympics. It's like, oh, no wonder the guy was trying to fucking conquer the world. Strung out on meth.
Well,
Who was strung out on meth?
Well,
Hitler, the German army was, and like the whole German army was fucking.
Yeah, that's what that's actually
a smart move.
People fight. Meth people make people fight to the fucking.
That's what the Blitzkrieg came from, was them putting the Nazis methamphetamines.
No shit, huh?
You think German fucking panzer divisions were able to sweep through fucking Poland and as quickly as they were if they weren't fucking methed out of their mind?
I wonder who's.
And let me tell you, every military does this. The U.S. military provides all their pilots with speed. Every single one of them. You have to be in an aircraft for 9 fucking hours on a combat mission. How the fuck do you think you're staying awake and alert and everything like that? They're all fucking high off their ass.
I think there should be Coca-Cola in cocaine. I'm sorry. Around there. I think you guys see what I was getting at there. Yeah, I think they should put the cocaine back in Coca-Cola.
This is where I empathize with all libertarians. Legalize everything.
It's not that bad, Like just put it back in. It'll be safer and like microdose it. It would be microdose.
What if they did it?
Coca-Cola.
What if they did it only in the glass bottles?
Yeah. It's all good.
That's how women were getting all that shit done back in the day. Like they didn't have all the shit. They didn't have all the shit we do now. Like I say to Adam sometimes, I'm like, look, it's not that I never get fed up. Like this week was a very chaotic week in the home and being a stay-at-home mom. It was one of those weeks. I was like, but I told Adam, I was like, man, like all these women bitch about having to clean and shit. I'm like, you have a fucking Swiffer. Like our parents, even when I was a kid, I don't know about you guys, but we were getting a mop bucket. You're filling it with water, a little bit of soap, whatever, and you got the old school mops out. And it's like now you just got the Swiffer and you're just like psh, psh, Maybe sometimes you have to scrub
Now
a
all the
spot.
moms are on downers though. They're all on fucking like
And wine.
Like, let's get
all
the
the
women back on
time.
speed. Let's get the women back on speed. Well, everyone will lose weight. Like,
I mean, I'm good. I don't need
If
it.
you don't need it, you don't need it, right? But like,
Yeah,
let's
like
go back
I'm
to
pretty
this
go
diet.
go.
We're more
so I
productive.
don't need it.
They were worried about doing a good job in the home. They weren't worried about their finding themselves and fucking, doing all this other shit. They were moms, and that's what they focused on because they were on fucking speed. So I mean,
Yeah, I don't have time to find myself. I have a bathroom and a kitchen to clean 20 fucking times a day. In fact, after I'm done on here, I'm gonna go do laundry, litter boxes, clean the fucking kitchen, clean the fucking bathroom. Like it's just But you know what? I have actually found myself in all of that, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not stupid and I found a really good husband that lets me have time to myself.
I'm like, you need to work. If you've committed to kids and shit, you need to find yourself while you're doing that shit and don't like focus on that shit. Like you're.
Oh yeah, because it like shit's gonna happen throughout your life. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, yeah, I had my kids and I was pretty like you're pretty sure of the person you are. I was a little older when I had kids, but not really old. I was 30 when I started, but yeah, I mean, but shit's gonna happen through your life, and you're gonna have stuff to deal with. Like I lost both of my parents. I moved in, took care of my dad till he died. Like you're gonna have shit to deal with. But sometimes, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry to tell you this, you have to put that shit aside because toilets need to be cleaned, snacks need to be made. If you homeschool, homework has to be done. There's shit to be done. And these bitches, and I'm not even saying you have to have kids, but holy shit, these people that are like, I need to find myself. Like, just get a fucking job.
Real quick, I want to ignore all the Paul Alice accelerationists in the chat. Randy, I did miss this chat, and I hate it because this is how funny I think you are. When we were talking about Hitler speed and Mountain Goat, Randy commented, yeah, they were trying to steal all the Europeans' copper.
That one was so good.
I'm retarded. I don't get it.
Because meth heads steal copper to buy drugs.
Copper.
Oh, yeah.
It's just obvious and dumb. Like, it's great. That's what Randy
Oh
is.
my God. You all are too much.
Yeah.
First shot. Paul, why do you think Alice's daughter shouldn't have friends?
Starting shit. Just
Stoner. Kids on speed on cell phones. Discuss.
Zelensky stopped giving all his soldiers speed because they started noticing all the catalytic converters on the tanks are going missing. No, didn't land.
Somebody stole somebody's log ring around here, and I'm guessing that was probably for some kind of drug. But yeah,
A log ring. What's a log ring?
What is a log ring?
You
Like a
guys
dick
don't know
ring?
what a. Do you guys know? You guys don't know what a log ring is?
Would we be asking what is a log ring if we knew, Alice?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I'm asking Google.
It's literally what it sounds like. It's a big ring. It's a big.
Oh, and you
metal
put
ring,
firewood in it. You put
and
firewood in it.
And you put firewood in it.
Oh,
we had
okay.
2 of them in our yard.
You're like
But
next
yeah,
to the
they're usually-
fireplace.
Yeah, like but these are outdoor ones. They're the really big ones, like we had outside by the fire pit. But yeah, somebody stole some lady's one. She's just like having a nervous breakdown over it on the community page.
Oh, like Nextdoor or something? I freaking hate that app.
No, it's just a resident page on Facebook. Yeah. But it's just funny because the people on there sometimes I'm just like, this is just totally normal stuff that you guys are freaking out about. Do I think it's great that your log ring got stolen? But they're like, oh my God, it's because, we have renters here. And it's like, we've always had renters here. And there's always been like minor theft here. Like my family's dealt with theft, but these
Someone
women.
stole the off
And
that.
then the coyotes, they're always like, I saw a coyote on this intersection crossing this road. I'm like, holy shit. Well, yeah. I mean, there's coyotes everywhere here. It's okay.
I'm looking at Banks Club shit.
It's
Should
so
we land?
interesting to watch everybody. Yeah, well, I was gonna get off it here in a second.
Yeah, let's
anyway.
land this bitch.
Yeah.
You guys can say land the plane. I'm gonna say land the bitch. Okay.
You're muted, Jess.
Oh, whoop you for that.
Nucks up, bro. Nucks up, bro.
I'm gonna beat you up.
All right, what Alice? Promotion time. Did I put a fork in it this week? Please say yes.
Yeah, there hopefully should be, weather pending. I mean,
Doing an internet show depends on weather.
well, if Adam's gonna be here or not.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry, I wasn't trying to be. You got a guest lined up?
St. Michael was supposed to be coming on, actually. I'll have to message him.
I'm
and
free
make
to come
sure
back on, assuming.
Huh?
I'm free to come back on, assuming our last wasn't terrible.
Oh, dude,
No.
every episode has been great.
Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, even if Adam's not home, I'll reach out to some people. I'll know better. But yeah, 8:00. Put a fork in it tomorrow. Jess, are we doing
SMT.
Yeah, I don't know if the time laid out yet, but we'll do it at some point. I have to do one call with the caucus stuff, but I don't think that'll take very long. So once I find out when that is, then
Yeah, and if you want to starting after 8, I'm totally fine with that.
start later or earlier, did you say?
Later.
Okay. Cool beans.
X, what you got coming up, brother?
Not a lot, to be honest.
You're gonna
He's
get your
got that.
account back. You'll get your account back.
Oh yeah, that's coming. My bank account's coming back tomorrow, but
Hex, I think, is being a little coy with you guys. He'll be starting a Rumble channel, and it's just going to be him doing inspirational quotes in the voice of Morgan Freeman. I'm really excited about it. So
I'm saving that for OnlyFans. No, I'm joking.
You really do
I'll
sound
go.
like Morgan Freeman. I didn't notice until now.
I love how New Mountain Goat is to the family. Like,
that was
forget it. It's like
great.
watching. It's like having a child and watching them learn new things in the world. Like,
Son,
You do sound like. Oh, that was great. All right.
son, I am Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, that's fucking terrific.
It's almost as good as my Tucker impression. It's almost as good as that, but
It's
Oh
close.
yes, I just want to write out random things for you to say in Morgan Freeman's voice. Oh, this would be great.
one day I want to do like a commercial with all of us when we can be together and like make skits and stuff. And it'll be like a mockumentary, and it'll be Morgan Freeman's voice. You'll be the like narrator. It'll be so
With a
funny.
voice like this, you don't need no deep fake AI.
Yeah,
I'm gonna write a short story in the perspective of my dog and have you narrate it and create an
there
audio.
you go. Yeah. It's so good. Have it in black and white if there's video too. Like.
Yes.
And there he was, laying on the couch, looking at me on the side, like he always does. I miss my friend. I miss Scarlett.
Plain titty sparklers and Morgan Freeman. Titty sprinkles.
Oh yeah, that would be a good Morgan Freeman narrating sparkle farts. That'd be fun.
Titty sprinkles.
Titty sprinkles.
Mountain Goat, what you got coming up, man?
I will be launching my podcast soon. It's gonna be called Cali Based. You're just gonna be interviewing a guest. I don't have an exact format laid out yet, but my first guest will be my buddy Roscoe. I talked about him a little earlier. He's a former scout sniper in the Marines, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's from here, but moved out to Tennessee, and he's one of my oldest buddies. So. Yeah, us three. Nobody knows that song.
Arrested
Tennessee.
Development. Oh, dude, Arrested Development is such a great.
Wait, I thought that was
You know
us
what?
three.
Arrested Development.
Oh, who is
We
us?
still got to get JJ Boogie on at some point.
Oh, dude, that'd be. You know what? I'm
Next-
gonna listen
Yes,
to
you
Arrested
actually are.
Development when I get
You know what?
off of here. They have
Next
so many great.
season.
Like they have songs I don't know, but I know, and they're really good. Sorry,
Hex,
Jess, go ahead.
Hex, if you're friends with him, ask him on whenever we're. Other than this Sunday, I have this Sunday. Oh, I guess I should say that. So this Sunday on Golden Showers, we have Crip Daddy, and then I don't have anyone for 26. And then on the second, Michael Rufo is going to come on finally. That's the other New Jersey. He's a New Jersey dude.
He moved down to Florida. He's cool. So.
Yeah, he's friends with Daniel and yeah. So he'll be on in 2-3 weeks.
My lawyer wants to go on with you.
Will you? Can you give me her direct email?
Yeah.
Is that appropriate?
For sure. Oh no, for sure. She actually asked me about it recently.
Yeah, just send me her direct email. I'll just do it that way.
For sure.
Awesome.
If you don't mind. That'd be great.
For Sibling Reverie this Saturday, we're having CD McRae on. And also, she will be part of our locals exclusive live stream, Sibling Reverie After Hours.
Who?
Going through the topics of the week. CD McRae.
She's
She was on Scissor Me Timbers.
Yeah, she's fun.
I don't know her that well, but I'm getting to know her, and she is a fucking riot.
Yeah, I wish I was drinking when I was on with her.
She's I don't know. I'll tell you off stream. I had a funny name for her.
Randy, to answer your question, no, the After Hours is not a live stream. Once we finish the main stream on Rumble and Odyssey, what we do is we do a recorded show, and then later that night it's released on Locals, 2 Locals paying members, which, by the way, thank you. Also, Locals paying members, I know I discussed doing like a drive home stream. I've actually reconsidered, and what I think I'm going to do is start setting up everything for the streams on Friday night, the Saturday streams on Friday night, and just doing a Locals live stream while I'm setting up the streams.
That's a good idea.
I want to start giving the Locals audience a chance to contribute to, like, give a Locals topic where they can, whatever news story they want to hear on the show, we'll discuss whatever they want, like they can vote on it and shit like that. And I also am going to figure out a way to get Locals involved with the movie draft, to where they get to be a participant in the movie draft. Like, they get to make up a list, and I'll read out what the Locals picks were based on what's left on the board.
Idea.
I like the movie.
But I'm planning on beefing up Locals. So follow Sibling Reverie over on Rumble. It is Sibling Reverie, and on Locals, siblingreverie.locals.com.
Yeah, so what you missed, Hex, was Stoner found out on Friday that most of the time when I do have a couple Bud Lights and listen to Pantera, that I'm actually cleaning out litter boxes when I do it. It's not really like headbanging fun.
Can I tell a super quick Pantera story since you brought them up? Okay. Really quick, super quick. I was at a Pantera concert. Anthrax opened for them, and show's almost over. I was 14. I was on mushrooms. 14, yeah, mushrooms. We'll go out and I wanted to get some nachos with my buddy Daniel. So we walk out and we're standing in line at the concession stand. There's a guy standing like kind of like to the side, and he's holding a cup up by his face, and it just looked weird. And then he turns, and his fucking eyeballs hanging out of his head, and it's sitting in a Dixie cup. And homie's just walking around holding his eyeball in the Dixie cup.
What?
Wait, what?
Pantera, woo, Cowboys from Hell. That's my story.
Awesome. That's fucking awesome.
Real. This is a good song.
All right, Forest Mommy.
Everybody knows. I follow all my accounts I have back. There's another account I got back that is also going to be now. It's at Roly Poly Polis. That'll be a fun parody account. So, yeah. Everyone knows.
What is this? Roly Poly Polis? What?
Polis is our governor out here in Colorado, and he's a fucking thing. Okay. So,
Robert, my cats are very happy. Thank you very much. They are very spoiled and very loved, and they like Pantera too.
So, real quick question for Forest Mommy and Hex. Let's get some news by the numbers. Are there any outstanding banned accounts left to come back? Like for Forest Mommy, the only one I have a question on is Wood Nymph.
I haven't checked on it. I haven't checked on that one, so I'll check on that.
Wasn't there Terminator Mommy?
I got that one back this week.
It's back.
I am
Forest Daddy, but it's still Terminator Mommy. So
Terminator Mommy had 28,000 followers.
Well, it's at 24 now, though.
Well, yeah, after the bot purge.
Yeah.
I am still waiting for my OG account from 2014 to come back.
That's right.
So is the one you have right now the Excel 1.1 array?
No, that's an actual Hexcelerate. The one where it was 2 eyes, I didn't even bother trying to get that back. That was the one Lauren Southern put me on.
You should try and get it back.
It's
Or
back?
check it, see if it is back. Just check. They didn't send me anything. I just checked and
I didn't bother making an appeal for that account.
And I want to say, like, I don't know who else has outstanding banned accounts. I wonder if, like, Elon Musk planned the whole time to, like, settle advertisers' nerves, was like, yeah, we're going to keep the real controversial accounts banned. And the whole time he was just like, all we're going to do is every week we'll unban a few accounts here and there. And then they'll become an arbitrary date where I just let everybody else back on.
That's like what eBay did with their color. Their color used to be all white, and they changed it to yellow, or the other way around. It was yellow, and they changed it to all white. And people freaked out, and they didn't like it, so they switched it back, and then they switched it like a tiny shade, a little bit every day.
Closer every single time.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
All right, that's that. Everybody.
Yeah.
Unless you muted.
I love how so not into your own like when you're the host, you're just so not about this. You're like, I don't want to run this. I've got an app for that.
I do love it. Like I said, you do it how I love it. So.
And every time you are passionate and want to contribute to the conversation, you're muted.
Well, I don't want to add that noise, especially there's a lot of people here. I talk when I need to talk. I'm not like a constant talker, you know? I got little zingers and stuff. That's all. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching tonight, and hope the rest of your
Good night, everyone.
Night, everybody. Have a good one.
Good night.